Woo! And we are live, baby. Hello and welcome to the show, everybody. It is the Offensive Charm Podcast, episode 54? 54. Yes. Hello. Welcome in. How are y'all doing?
Doing good.
Great.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Very good. Very nice. I, of course, am Alex. The most just call me Jazz. I am the Charm. Joined by, of course, Amorata over there on the right. She is the Offensive. The vast majority of it, anyway.
I try to be.
Yeah, though, honestly, I was thinking maybe we needed just like a little bit more, just to even it out, balance the scales a bit more. So I went ahead and asked my good friend Lumi to come and guest star on the podcast again. Hello, Lumi. How we doing?
Hello, it's always good to be here.
Glad to have you again. Lum, for real though, are you really 7 feet tall?
Not IRL, my character is. I'm 5 feet tall, I've already said this.
Your character's 7 feet tall? The fuck?
What's the tail?
He doesn't have a tail right now. It's got legs. No,
I mean, I
legs.
can just like put
Are we
on
sure? Oh
tail.
crap.
She's got that weird like fish magic that lets her go back and forth, I guess. Something in like, oh, you good?
I mean, I can have it be extra annoying and just put the fish tail up.
Oh no.
Wings, tails, why not?
Oh Lord, don't do that. I have to put Rada in the back already because of her fucking wings that she can't toggle on and off. If you start going with the tail, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do to keep you guys from smacking each other with your extra bits. All right.
You know, we could probably monetize that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, maybe. To be honest, I don't know. VTuber girls smacking each other with their bits. Yeah, you know what? That's a title.
I know the group.
I mean, isn't there already an anime where anime women just smack each other with their butts?
Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, Keijo is peak. Actually, I watched that whole fucking thing.
Why am I not
great.
surprised here?
That show's great. All right, it's fucking amazing.
He watches it for the plot.
Obviously.
I more so than that, I watch it for the comedy because that show takes itself like 100% seriously in like every moment, like they're doing their stupid like butt battle shit, which makes it absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, it's great. If you guys haven't watched it, you actually should try it. It's really funny. It's fucking amazing.
I'll have to watch it.
Hey, let's go.
There's a lot of shows that I have to watch. It's like there's that Dark Elf anime that's coming out this week that I need to watch. Yeah, there's a new Dark Elf anime that's coming out. She has like giant fucking tits and she's in love with you. Or well, the main character.
Tell me more. First you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the actual title.
Hey, just send me the trailer later. I mean, hey, listen, You know what, Rada? Giant tits are my type, all right? To make you feel better, I just came out and said it.
No, it'd make me feel better if you just came out in general.
Wow.
I mean,
Rada.
It wouldn't be as shocking if he came out as straight because Harry Sisson did and everyone was shocked.
I still don't believe it, so yeah.
Wait, who again? I've heard that name before. What's that dude?
Harry Sisson, the DMC's biggest, I can't say the word.
12-year-old.
It's too soon into the podcast. I can't say the funny little F word. Not yet. Maybe in about 2 hours.
That 12-year-old they have being the face of their party.
22, but yeah. He looks gay. He acts gay. But apparently he's been manipulating like 13 women.
Something like that.
Send nudes to him and shit.
Really? You're telling me a Democrat was doing all this? The fine, upstanding Democrat Party of America would have such a person doing such heinous acts? Really?
You know, maybe he's the rants of the Democrat Party. He is a feminist, you know.
Yes,
you mean a feminist has been a male feminist that's been manipulating women?
Loves the women. He loves them.
Personally, I think that whole thing's a psyop to try to convince us he's straight. I still don't buy it.
Oh,
I don't either.
Man. God
I
damn
sent
it!
you the anime trailer, Jess.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Between this and the fucking Tesla car bombings, man, I just don't know if the Democrats ever come back. Like, we're gonna be a fucking one-party system at this point.
I mean, we basically already are, but that's a whole separate conversation.
Oh, fuck. Harry Sisson looks and acts like he's got more than the Democrats' hand up his ass. Damn, Bear.
Oof.
Also, hi, KJ. And hello, West Coast Warriors Archive. That's a name. More surprised that he's straight and he's acting like a male feminist. And hello, Angel. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are all ready for a great show. We have many topics to discuss, but before we get to that, as you guys know, I got to go over the setup. Let you guys know that we have questions, a questions, a Q&A section in the Discord. You can probably see it right above the chat box up there somewhere, over there.
In the chat, not the Discord.
Hang on, because am I pointing the right way? It'd be over there, right? So somewhere over there, that way. Yeah, so go ask us some questions and we will answer them all at the end of the show. But of course, we also have super chats now because the channel is monetized, which I'm still very happy about. I still need to get my fucking shirt. I need to get my Proud Shud shirt that I keep forgetting to actually go to the store and buy one and get it shipped so I can wear it on the podcast next week for sure. I'm gonna do it right after we're done. But yes, so questions, and of course, because of the super chats, you can also ask God fucking the black comes out a little bit. No, it's not the time. I'm trying to be professional here.
It's not like it's all over your skin or something.
Okay, hang on. What was I saying? Okay, yes. So the super chats, you guys do that all throughout the show whenever you want to. Give us money whenever, right? I'm not going to stop you. Whenever you'd like to give us
some
money,
right now if you want.
Yeah, great. I'm kind of hungry. Some DoorDash would be amazing. But no, that aside, what I mean is that when you guys do a super chat, we'll answer your question on the spot or read your comment on the spot right then, whenever you want. Yes, exactly. Just like KJ gave us $2 just now in a super chat to say, let's go. Thank you, KJ. I need to fucking make a thing that like does a noise for the super chats. I made to set that up too. I got so much shit I need to set up. Embrace the Ebonics, Jazz. Never. I don't need to let those monkey antics into my whole persona. No, sir. We keep it professional here.
I'm trying so hard to behave right now.
I mean, hey, Jazz, for next year for April Fools, or just like, or for just February as a whole, and June as a whole, you should just get a VTuber model. Just has to be like a bust up or a half body. Just be the proudest white man Uncle Ruckus would want you to be.
Here's the thing, right? Because like I could do that, but nobody would get upset about it. Because like, what's his face? Oh god, what's the name of that? What was that motherfucker with like the red backwards hat? He had like a Wukong motif going on. It was a black dude who was using like a white model.
Kenji?
Yeah, Kenji. Nobody gives a fuck
about Kenji. Oh, that guy used a white model?
He did. Yeah, that was a black dude the whole time.
He said he couldn't find anyone who could do black models. So
I just remember when he had that ugly little trolley looking thing that was definitely black.
No, that was a different guy. That was
No, that's Shizzy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get these people confused. Sorry.
No, you're good. Kenji's from a while. I haven't actually seen Kenji in a long time. I feel like he just kind of fell off the face of the earth pretty much.
He's just been doing React content on YouTube from the few times he comes across my YouTube page.
Oh. Yeah, because I feel like I don't like see him getting involved in shit on Twitter anymore, which was like his whole thing for a good long while there. Couldn't go a week without seeing him being involved in some stupid shit. But yeah, no, my point is that like there's already been the black guy who just uses the straight up white or Asian. I don't know, it was like an anime guy, but it was definitely light skinned. So
there's a difference between that and you just putting on the Uncle Ruckus voice the entire time while using the white model.
That is fair. Though it's like it always gets me because I saw earlier today, in fact, a black VTuber doing the fucking the April Fool's prank of like VTuber versus IRL, right? And she's got a black model, obviously, and then the IRL pic is just some white girl, right? And then like every fucking comment is somebody going like, oh man, thank God it's April Fool, because I was about to go off, man. I was about to pop off on this shit, man, but it's April Fool, so it's fine. It's like, why is it not fine whenever? If fucking black people can use white bottles, why the fuck can't white people use black bottles? Why would you give a shit at that point? And it's like, yeah, no, we know why. We know it's the same double standard as always is. The same fucking one.
Racist.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. All humans look the same. This looks so cute. Embrace the abilities. They all look alike to Rada. Damn. But yeah, I don't know. All that aside, yeah. So that's the preamble. Super chats, fucking questions, all that shit. Get on that. Thank you again, KJ, for your $2. Appreciate it. We'll make sure to put that towards the new intro fund. And yeah, with that, we might as well get right into the weeks. Lumi, you're my brother. This works, right? Talk about our weeks first, and then we get into the news. So, anybody had a week? Wants to talk about their week?
I'll let the guest go first this time, if you.
Yeah, I'll go
like
first.
Go for it.
Most of the week, I've just been zoned out. I forgot what day it was multiple times. I forgot what I planned because I'm bad at writing down. But I did do a collab with a VTuber PR dude named Zan. We were talking about a lot of random ass shit. We were going over a video called what was it? Stupidity is more dangerous than evil, which it honestly is. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend it.
Wait, what was it called again?
Stupidity is more dangerous than evil.
Yeah, I kind of get that. It's fair, right? Because evil is obvious, but stupidity, well,
Well, it's like
sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's really not, and
well,
stupidity makes good use of it.
Evil, when someone's evil, it's with intent. They know what they're doing. They know it's wrong. Stupidity, it's like, for example, Jonestown. It was those people's idiocy, blah, 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 that decided to drink the poison Kool-Aid. So, no, that's just a bunch of idiots following a cult leader.
Right. Yeah. No, I got you. Last one, Zanny Fund. Yeah, thank you for another $2, KJ. Appreciate it. I'm gonna need it for the Zanny Fund. Fuck me. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, yeah, but it sounds like an interesting video. You have to send me a link to that too. I'm kind of curious to hear about that one.
See what else? Oh yeah, I did manage to talk Arch into yapping at me about Skaven next Wednesday, so that's gonna be fun. But in exchange, he is going to hold me hostage and teach me how to play Victoria 2, which is a autism RTS game. And I'm not good with RTS games.
But I'm interested to see you getting into the 40K lore, because man, I was like fucking marathoning Arch's old videos on 40K lore like while I'm at work, because my shifts are 12 hours long, so I need shit to listen to get through the day, and I just like went to Arch's old channel and just listened to all that shit. Man, there's some great stuff in there.
Listening to his old videos while he still had hope in his heart before the whole thing that happened. It's like, oh, he sounded so happy. He sounded like he was enjoying himself. Now he just sounds cynical and depressed.
Well, to be fair, life has been getting more depressing in general, so...
You speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Can't blame him too much. Well, I mean, obviously not all of us are getting married, Rada. I'm so happy for you. Legitimately, even though I'm talking like this, I'm genuinely really happy for you. Congratulations to you and Sheep. No, actually, like for real.
I'm trying to think of what else I did. Well, this hasn't happened yet, but on Friday I'm doing a 12-hour Lies of P stream, so that's gonna be fun.
Nice.
And I also
you're gonna try and get through the whole game in the 12 hour in one sitting.
Yes. And then I finally tried Repo, and I really, really, really like that game. I need to do more streams
with
it.
With the little trash can guys, right? Because I think our last guy was telling us all about that. Yeah, Nemo was telling us all about it.
It is so much fun. Next Saturday, I'm going to be doing a drinking stream with that game, and whoever wants to join is free to join. It's either going to be like people can pay $50 for me to take a shot, or every time I die, I gotta take a shot. Still deciding on what alcohol to get, though. It's either gonna be whiskey, tequila, vodka, absinthe, one of those.
I'm always in the whiskey camp, personally.
I got cookie dough whiskey, and it's delicious.
There's a chocolate whiskey that is just so fucking good.
I was curious for a second to see what the actual speedrun record is for Lies of P, and that was definitely not what I was expecting. Apparently somebody did it in less than an hour. They did it in fucking 42 minutes is the speedrun record for Lies. How the fuck do you complete the game that fast? I mean, it's like sequence breaking bullshit, but like, Jesus Christ.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the little glitch in Elden Ring where you just kind of launch yourself across the map and you end up at an endgame boss.
I haven't seen an Elden Ring, but I've seen something very similar in what was it? Breath of the Wild. Where somebody launched themselves across the map from the starting area and just fought Ganon immediately and killed him.
Yeah,
it was like a 20-minute speed run or some shit.
Yeah, somebody found a very specific area of the map, and just I don't know how they do this. It's fucking wild. Speedrunners are scary.
They are insane, horrifically autistic. Just like, who finds these things, man?
They will play the same game over and over and over again to shave off a fraction of a second.
Yeah. What was the last thing? Oh yeah, I started playing that Korean Sims game, Inzoi.
How's Inzoi?
It's not bad. The character creator is very good, very in-depth. But then I start noticing just like the natural wrinkles on the human face, and then I'm like, oh, I need smooth skin. Where's my smooth skin? But no, they want it to be realistic.
Do the Enzois, is that what they call them in game, by the way? Are they Enzois? Is it like
they're called Zois. Yeah.
Zois? Okay. Do the Zois like age? Or something?
They age.
Oh.
Well, it's a life sim.
It's so in-depth. It's insane. But like shortly after I started playing the game, I'm sure you guys know what the Wicked Whims mods are for Sims.
I'm not entirely familiar, actually. Could you?
Not safe for work sex mods.
I see. Yes. Okay, gotcha.
They are already building their hosting site, hosting application, and making mods for Inzoi. It's
nice.
There you go. So wait, okay, but like the important thing here, can you like harass and torture the Zois and kill them?
Not yet.
It's
like they're going to be adding violence and crime in a future update.
Okay, no, I mean shit like can you put them in a house with nothing but wooden furniture and then like a gas stove and then it goes how it goes, right? Like
I have not tried it yet. I will make a new save file just so I can isolate one Zoe into a 4x4 house. See what happens.
Gotcha. Okay, no,
how's the building?
The classic tried and true. Hang on. Before that, real quick, there's the classic tried and true of can you put them in an empty pool and then remove the ladder? And then
they don't have pools yet.
No.
Disappointing.
Okay.
How is the building?
But I hope they because you can go to the beach and the ocean and shit. I wonder if they have shark attacks or will add shark attacks. That'd be cool.
That would be great.
I know. Crime and violence will be added in a future update. And also, they are prioritizing adding pets as well, which I'm very happy about.
That's good.
Okay.
How's the actual house building in the game?
It's super in-depth. Like, people have built, like, whole condos, townhomes. You can build literally an entire business if you want. You can build theme parks if you want. It's huge. It's definitely worth the $40. Even at the state that's in now, it's worth the $40 in my opinion.
So we're wrapping a few different like town builder sims into one here then. Like you got some fucking roller coaster tycoon in there. Like, obviously the Sims. What else? Any other big ones?
You can also when you they have their little creator hub where you can upload your own items and everything. You can 3D scan things or take pictures of a 360-degree, angle of an item, and it'll scan it into the game. and it'll be an actual item you can use.
Holy shit. That's going to be abused horrifically.
Oh, it already is.
Okay.
And,
yeah, how many
and on top of it,
who's made the fucking who's constructed the dildo house? Somebody's done it already, I know. Who 3D printed the dildo and made a whole house out of them? Somebody did it. Come on.
I just want to know who used their own
I'm
pieces.
sure I could find it. What's another thing that
Wait,
oh,
what happened, Rada?
you can add your own animations and stuff. Like you can upload a video to the application itself, and it'll become a custom emote and animation that you can add to your Zoids as well.
Wow, they really just are not afraid of the community like they really should be.
And they have face tracking as well, so you can like have your own live reactions on your Zoi's face.
Oh god. Oh no.
No, I think it's fantastic. That's what we need. We need this in gaming.
Listen, no, I'm not against it. This sounds really cool. I'm just really terrified as to what the community's going to do with it, right? I don't trust this amount of power in human hands, right?
That's what's fantastic is we don't know what's going to happen, and whatever it is, it's going to be both fantastic and amazing and absolutely spectacularly disappointing and make you really doubt the future of humanity. But we're going to get both extremes, and it's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
And Zoe, the final frontier. Fucking Jesus Christ. All right. I'm very interested to see what goes on with that. I might have to go back and because you did stream this when you played it, right?
No, I didn't stream it. I'm going to be streaming it
okay.
Probably maybe during the weekend. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think if it would be like a good streamable game or if it's something that I would just put like, reacting to videos as well, like have the video in the corner while I do my little Zoe shit. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, how much of a crowd does like fucking The Sims pull on Twitch these days?
I don't know. I've never been into The Sims myself, but there's something about this game that I just really enjoy. Maybe it's because it's the pretty Korean men in there. I don't know.
So she has a type.
I see. Yes, Korean-based Sims game. So, how are the skin color
my
options,
boyfriend is
by
half
the way?
Korean, so I'm already.
Well, there you go. Like I said, she has a type.
I do.
Out of curiosity, how's the skin color options looking in Enso?
You can make a beautiful chocolate woman.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just curious. It's just
you can be your true self in the Zoe.
You know you want to.
Hang on though. I'm looking up the Sims. Okay, so Sims 4 is the latest one, right? That's the most recent Sims game. Okay, let's look. It's
been out for over 10 years.
6.1k viewers. 6,000. That's something.
And can you make art?
Wait. How's
of Gondor?
We should actually just look and see how Enzo is doing. Wait, did I spell it right?
INZOI.
Oh, IN. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Inzoi.
Oh, I or you?
I-N-Z-O-I.
I thought it was E. I thought it was E. I thought it was E this whole time. 4.1. Wow. Sims is actually still pulling more viewership than Inzoi is.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, Inzoi just came out like a couple days ago, and also it hasn't had any major content patches yet. I'm sure once they have more added, or as soon as they add like a crime system and more mods come out for it, I'm sure it will have some wild fucking streams.
Oh yeah, once people can do some more crazy shit with it, yeah.
Yeah, so keep an eye on it, see what comes. Okay, I'm interested to see your stream of it though, for sure. But yeah, it sounds like it doesn't have quite enough of that like Sim style like wacky shit that can happen among your characters just yet. So
yeah, not
yet. I give it like maybe four-ish months until they add a lot of the wacky shit.
Okay. Sims is high among women apparently. Yeah. I have heard that. Historically, Sims is women very much like the Sims games. So never really got into it myself, except for I did play one Sims game. I think what the fuck it was called. It was on the GameCube, and it was like the little chibi Sims, right? Like little square-headed fucking short Sims. It was like a Sims side game. I can't. Fuck, what was that one called? Hang on. I'm curious now. Let me look that up.
Please tell me it wasn't the Herbs spinoff.
It might have been. It might have been. Hang on. Sims GameCube. Images. Oh, there's a fuck ton of Sims games on the GameCube, apparently. I'm not seeing the one I played, though. Fuck.
Are you sure it was a Sims game?
I'm pretty sure. But it was not, it was definitely not the Herbs. Hang on. Chibi game? Try that. Oh, it's called My Sims. It was on the Wii, not the GameCube. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, this game called.
Game too.
I don't know if this one's on mobile, but it was on the Wii apparently. Yeah, it's called My Sims, and it's like little short chibi Sims with like square heads. Yeah, it's like a little Sim spin-off thing. There's a few games like that actually. Yeah, so My Sims Kingdom, My Sims Agents. This is like a whole fucking thing. But yeah, it was pretty alright. It's pretty fun. Never mind, you were describing not that. Please tell me it wasn't Herbs. No, it was not Herbs. I don't know if Enzo even had any real marketing. Yeah, I don't think so. Because I remember I
Not
saw
a whole lot.
It did have some marketing, but then a bunch of people are like, "Oh, this is made with AI," but it's actually made with in-house AI, all for models that they put out themselves.
Right.
But it's not even like bunch of like art assets. It's like very small, and you could choose to disable it if you want.
Yeah, I know the AI battleground has definitely been heating up lately, and there's a little bit of that in the news, so we'll definitely get there. But yeah, it seems cool though, and I'm glad you're having fun with it. Yeah. So anything else going on this week, or gone on recently? Excuse me.
No, nothing else on my side, really.
Not really. No. Yeah, fair enough. Mostly the Enzoy talk. Fair enough. Although, what was going on with the whole same-sex relationship thing? 'Cause I just remember seeing that was like blowing up the other day on Twitter with Enzoy.
I haven't really looked into it much. I guess people were saying that was like painfully heterosexual because there aren't like, natural
No, that was not the word they used, because I saw that what was it, the article. It was not the word they used. It was like
heterosexual.
Yeah, it was like unsettlingly heterosexual or some shit.
Yeah. Well, apparently it doesn't generate the NPC Zoys. There are no gay ones.
Yeah.
So you can create a Zoy.
Characters.
Yeah. So you can create your own Zoy that's, whatever sexual, but they won't find one that the game itself created. You have to create your own family, and then top it off. They're complaining because there's no way to adopt a baby. You have to create a family with a kid already.
So you're telling me that the South Korean video game doesn't lean into the LGBT, huh?
No, I'm telling you that right now it's not included in the early access game that just released, and they very will likely put it in later.
Yeah, most likely, but people will jump down their throat for it right away if it's
of
not
course.
Like, right there, right. It's just like what's her name the other day with Suika with the not having the black hairstyles for the
my god that poor woman,
amazing fucking model, right? Yeah, people want it. It's a very entitled kind of like zeitgeist that we're within right now, where everybody's just like they want every feature right now, right away. It's got to be there immediately, or else you're racist and sexist and homophobic, etc. You guys know.
Sizist and whatever else you want to make up.
Yeah, we've been through this cycle many times by now, so we get it. But hey, yeah, it seems like they're working on it, and again, early access game. They're still sorting out the systems, features, all that good stuff. But it sounds like they got a pretty good springboard to come off here, with especially with the whole printing in different item, your own custom items and shit. Right? God, that's a really cool idea. It's a very dangerous idea, but it's a really cool one. I'm super down.
It's gonna be great, and it's like another thing that's really cool is when you design, you can design your own clothes and everything, and even with the even with the outfits that they have already. You can upload your own textures or upload your own images onto the clothes as well.
Okay. That's sick. Like very, very highly customizable options. Yeah, that's really cool. Understanding is that it definitely isn't avoiding it. It's just that it's too early access. They have some non-binary options if what I read was real. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. Certainly they're used to drag people down into a pit of madness. No. What do you think? Yeah, all right. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. It'll probably be fine. You know, the typical gamer drama, you know, is what it is. But if that's it for you, Rada, do you want to do your week or should I do mine first?
I can do mine. So this week I managed to play some more Nightingale, which always makes me happy. It was very entertaining and I had myself a lot of fun.
Which one was that
I
again?
picked Nightingale's the Gaslamp fantasy survival game that I love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's still early access. The only depressing thing about it, I suppose I should say, is that they finally got to the point where they've released the actual city of Nightingale, but because I don't have so much time to play, I'm still nowhere near getting there. So it'll be a little while on for that part on for me, but it's still, you know, it's one of those things I enjoy spending my time doing. Discovered my poor little router over here is dying. But thankfully, my little brother has stepped in and he's actually purchasing a new really nice router for me as a wedding / birthday / Christmas / stay off my back for a few years present because he's buying me a really nice one. So that will be after. Of course, it's one of those situations, you know, I'm on the phone talking to him and he's saying, well, I got it ordered, and the good news is it'll arrive on the 31st. The bad news is I used my address. And he lives in Washington. So he's got to, it got there, he's just got to ship it over to me so that I can get it all set up. So that's a fun thing going on there. Which explains why some of my uploads have been really, like, it's taken like an hour to upload a 15 fucking minute video. And it's like, this is not excusable kind of thing. And but that should hopefully fix that issue. And then I was gonna stream on Thursday because I've got this video idea in mind, but it's a little different than what I normally do, since normally I just sit down and talk about whatever's in front of me. But this time I kind of want to pull everything together and have more of an in-depth thought conversation for once, I guess, as opposed to just whatever's off the top of my head about what makes an RPG game an RPG game, because I feel like the whole term has gotten watered down over the last few years.
Yeah,
and
it's been a little weird.
Yeah, it feels it's reached a point where it's just a tag they set. I mean, kind of like being a Souls-like or a roguelike. It's just a tag they put on any game now.
Honestly, yeah. Like, what's that one motherfucker in that article we read the other day? Was talking about the It was why Monster Hunter was succeeding in Veilguard 8 shit, right? And they called Monster Hunter a goddamn RPG.
Right.
Like,
and I'm like, there's a story, sure, and you might play a little bit of a role, but to call it an RPG is ridiculous. Yeah, and so really I kind of want to do that kind of video talking about what makes an RPG. And but I was going to sit down and in the process of that, my stream was supposed to be about you know, what games are actually RPGs, you know, from a tier list kind of thing. But I couldn't do it because my freaking OBS wouldn't stay connected. It was literally dropping and giving me that annoying noise every few seconds or every few minutes. And I couldn't do it to myself or the people trying to watch me. So, but I did manage to do my normal Monday video where I review a demo of some kind, and I played the Schedule 1 demo.
Which one's that again?
Schedule.
Oh, that's the weed game, right?
the drug dealing game. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I was watching Asmongold play this a little bit. Yeah.
It's way better than it has any right to be.
I saw it popping off on Steam. It was like 400,000 players, like peak.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that game was crushing it.
And there's a good reason for it. I mean, granted, for me, it turned halfway into a trash collection simulator for me instead of a drug dealing simulator, because it was driving me crazy that there's all this trash everywhere, and it has these little bins that's cash for trash. So you put your trash in there, you get cash back out. Mm-hmm. So I'm out there dealing drugs and picking up trash with a little hand, with a little grabby tool and sticking it in a bin. And every time my little trash can gets full, I dump it out and do it and fill it up again. So I am the drug dealer that also cleans up the litter.
Yeah, they still got
it's basically
300,000 right now.
It's LA Simulator.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, really way more fun than it has any right to be. It's like, for me, because I didn't get to any of I know there's some violence and stuff that you can get involved in, but I didn't get involved in any of that. So it was really kind of a cozy drug dealing simulation.
This is like a first person kind of game, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually like some first person shooting in there? Because like I see the picture of a guy holding a gun when I actually look it up on Steam charts, and there's still got like 300,000 people in there like right now.
Yeah, well, like I said, I didn't get to any of the gun stuff. I played about 2 hours of it, and then I had to, stop and make my video, and I learned some new tricks for my video that took me a little longer than I normally take, since I was just learning how to do the stuff. But it was a good time. I highly recommend if you are thinking about the game, it's called free sample, or schedule 1 free samples, what they call the demo. I recommend playing the demo, and if you enjoy that, definitely play the game. I mean, buy the game. It's like, what, $17 or something? So I can see why it's popping off so well.
I might. I mean, my dance card's a little packed in terms of things I want to stream lately, but yeah, I might look into it later. Who knows? Possibly.
Or you can just check out my video on it and then decide. That's up to you too.
You know what? I probably will do that, Rada. As a matter of fact, I gotta start swinging by to your actual streams. I'd be like, I'm always like doing something else when you're streaming, so I never get to come visit.
Right now, I only stream once or twice a week, so.
Well, true, but still, it'd be nice if I could like pop in and say hi. Like the one time you're playing that zombie game, I think that was like the one time I ever got to come into a stream.
No, anytime,
You can also
name
name your drugs. Oh
yes.
Man. Okay, wait. Shit. Oh, what do we? Hang on. What's like an amazing fucking drug name?
I don't know. There's so many already good names out there. It's hard to.
Right? It's like
really
there's already like a million fucking drugs, right? I mean, do you just go like the JoJo route and just start naming them after like different bands and musical acts and shit? Like, do you name your drug Megadeth? Is that an option, or is there already a drug called Megadeth? Chat, is there anyone in chat who knows about drugs who can tell me if there's already a Megadeth drug?
Mr. eBear says, first review I see on Steam made a type of weed that the game called Tokyo Short that gave the smoker pitch black skin and makes them bald.
Oh, God.
That's good. That's good.
Fat Goom was one of the defaults? Really was. No, sugar doesn't work. That one's that's played out. That's been around.
Yeah.
Opium Crush is not bad. That's pretty good. Sounds like a fucking like crack soda or some shit. Like Oh, if you sprinkle crack in soda, like does that work?
Oh, that's the thing. One of the parts I did get to is that you get to mix your own drugs. So you take your weed and then you take something else and you put it together in a mixer and it comes out with something new. So at one point I was taking my weed and I took a strawberry glazed donut and put them in the machine and it came back out with fruity something or other and it was funny. So
that's really good. Oh man, I don't think the world's ready for glazed Fent, right? Just that's on some other shit. I don't know. Powdered donuts taking out a whole new meat. No. Oh fuck.
No, absolutely. I recommend people give it a playthrough, even if you just play the demo to decide whether you want to get the game or not. I think it's worth the time you invest into it. You will be entertained.
I might have to. That does sound pretty fun. Also, Marksman says hi, Lumi.
Hi. How are you doing, Marksman?
Fish specifically.
God damn it.
What was it from Cowboy Bebop? Red Eye or something? I don't know, man. I never actually sat down and watched all of Cowboy Bebop. I've seen like 3 random episodes from across the whole series of however many episodes there are. I need to go back and watch that show at some point. Like actually just sit down and watch the whole thing. Who's getting the Pal World dating sim? Oh yeah. I saw they put the trailer out for that, and that's actually real this time, right? Because I know the last time they were just like fucking around for April Fools, but like this time it's actually they're real. Actually doing it. Okay. All right. You know what? Maybe have to get in there. Speaking of, Lumi, didn't fucking Monster Prom get funded for Arch?
I think it's almost funded. I know 1-800 Gator got funded.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought it did, because I was listening to the podcast and I thought one of you guys said that Monster Prom got funded.
Oh, it was funded? Okay, then yes, it was funded. I
think so. So, man, hey, ask him if I can get in there. You know me, I got lots of silly voices. I could pop off on a Monster Prom stream. All right. Congrats. You now know what you have to do a watch along of. Yeah. Oh, fucking Cowboy Bebop. We have to do watch alongs of all kinds of shit, man. I want to do them. I need to like mark out a night of the week to just do watch along shit instead of streaming, because we have a whole fucking list of watch alongs we got to do. Funded yesterday. Yeah, Marksman says it was funded. So yeah.
Yay, congrats.
Awesome. Okay. But yeah, that the drug game. not the drug game, but you know, the game about drugs. There's 2 different things there. There's a whole other
game where you get to be the drug dealing kingpin.
There you go. Yes, that one. Might have to look into it soon.
No, I didn't get to do any money laundering yet.
Oh man. Okay, so there's layers. There's layers to this.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like is this just the fucking Breaking Bad video game that we all
basically
we were all asking for? Is that what this is? Can you make your guy look like Breaking Bad man? Because I know there's like a character creator to it, right?
I wouldn't say you can really well, I guess you actually probably could, because there is a balding setting. So yeah, you could probably get yourself pretty close. I mean, it's more of the actual graphics reminded me of you know what Towley looks like from
South Park?
Yeah. The graphics remind me of Towley specifically. Except not everybody looks like a towel. But, you know, just kind of the same graphical fidelity there.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Like
and you can give them Towley's eyes. So.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I saw the big, round, weird fucking eyes. Yeah, like I said, I did watch a little bit of Asmongold play it, so I'm aware what the game looks like. But yeah, this sounds wacky. This sounds like a lot of fun. And it definitely sounds like fucking streamer bait. So, might have to bite down on the hook for this one. You know, either that or fucking Repo, I guess. You know. I don't know how much more
so much fun.
I don't know how much more Repo Lumi plans to play.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to come hang out. You know, if Lumi never invite me to play anything, because she never does, because she doesn't love me.
I do love you, Jesus. We just had a plan.
To play anything.
Well, next Saturday, do you want to join me in my drunken adventures of playing Repo?
I would love to, but I can't because it's Saturday and I work Saturdays.
Oh, you hate me.
I work Saturdays, man.
You never date me anywhere, and then every time she invites you, you're working.
Again, 12-hour shifts. But like, I have 4 open days a week, Lumi.
I mean, are you open Sunday?
4 open days a week. Sunday is not one of them. I work weekends, Lumi. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You hate me.
Whatever. Listen. I gotta set up Monster Hunter for next week so I can fight Mizutune. So maybe I'll come grab you for that if you don't mind.
Yay!
All right, sick. There we go. Plus, we'll have the new big Grand Hub to fuck around in, so that's cool.
Yes.
I'm barrel bowling and shit.
I know probably for my Repo shenanigans, I'm gonna try to see if I could tard wrangle Arch into joining, because it's gonna be happening like right after the Archcast, and I'm gonna be playing Repo until I pass out.
How much is Repo? Is that like a $20 game or?
It's like $10.
10? Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I was because like no, it wasn't Repo. I was saying like Patha was trying to get me to join in on one of these fucking streamer bait 4-person fuck around in a weird like haunted whatever game, right? This fucking what was it called? Content warning, Lethal Company, obviously. I'm forgetting one. There's another one.
I mean, Repo's up to 6 people.
Phasmophobia.
So.
Yeah, Phasmo was like the was that Phasmo was like the first one of these? I feel
Yeah,
like that was the first one.
First one.
Yeah, and then we had all these other ones, one after another, just over and over again. Thank you, Marksman, for the $2. Trick or treat.
Shut up,
likes to
Marksman.
sniff slicky feet.
No. I still hate that Arch has that as a fucking redeem sound.
Is that the line you're actually saying? Because you're like choking up and shit while you're saying it, so I can never quite catch it. What you actually say?
It says what the picture says.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna make you listen. I'm not Arch. I'm not gonna make you say it. I didn't bring you on here to torture you. I brought you on for your biting commentary.
He has so many voice clips that he can just use at any point, like a little shit, and I'm like, ugh. It's like did you see the article that I had to read, and for some reason it was written in the first person?
That's fantastic.
I did see him make you read some panels from the new Harley Quinn Fartacular whatever. So,
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shows shut up.
Yeah, I remember you were crying through those as well. So we'll see if those clips actually, if those came out in a workable audio quality.
He doesn't care if it's a workable audio file or not. If he could hear my pain, it's monetizable.
I mean, at least you're getting paid for it, right? Somewhat.
Hopefully.
A little bit.
Getting paid in exposure.
Hey, it's better than being paid by being exposed. Wait, what?
I believe she's referring to the OnlyFans. I believe that's what she's. Yeah, Lumi's not a fan.
I meant to word that in a way that meant people were showing you their stuff as opposed to whatever in the world I just said. So.
Okay. I missed that. My bad.
Yeah. I screwed it up. I can't blame you for messing.
OnlyFans now.
Yeah. The day I can hire an animator is the day I will make an Only Tentacles.
OMG Jazz, you should see that stream. The article was about an OF girl who sold feet pics and was written in the first person. Arch made Lumi read. I'll be honest, I am curious. I do kind of want to know, but again, I don't want to make you relive it. I want you to be comfortable and happy and safe on my stream. All right, this is the safe space.
You say that, and my first instinct is to say no. She shouldn't feel that way.
Don't forget LumiTube.
Yeah, wait, was that the name of the fucking? Because I remember there was like that whole thing where they found like a feet shave, like a foot shaver business or whatever.
The Lumi brand foot grinder. No.
Yeah. Is it just called Lumi?
The fucking company is called Lumi, and I hate it.
That's great.
But like, no, I was saying that if I ever bought YouTube, I would rename it to LumiTube.
With your billions of dollars, yes. If you ever did that,
yes,
makes sense.
But no,
and now
like
every video uploaded must include Lumi in some way.
Or feet.
Oh no.
Just the majority. I hate that the majority of Arch's fucking donation redeem sounds is just me either calling him an ignorant slut or saying something about feet, and I'm like, I hate this. Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see if you don't end up getting fucking gaslit into actually liking it like Rosa does, but
no, I'm not. I am refusing to be Pavloved into liking feet like Rosa. No, it's like it's like a game that me and Arch have to play next is the modded version of the Coffin of Andy and Lele called the Coffin of Andy and Renee.
Oh no!
Oh, that's the one with his mom, right?
Yep. So we're playing that. That's gonna be a very clippable series of streams.
Can you even do like a motherly voice or Like I know you are a mom, but like you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I don't know what he means. Do you know what he means?
Well, I mean, at least a voice that doesn't sound like a middle schooler, you know.
Wow. I don't.
Listen.
People tell me my voice sounds like 3 different things. Some say I sound motherly. Some say I sound like a prepubescent teenager. And other people say I sound like I'm from California. And I'm like, no.
What? Wait. How the fuck do you sound Californian?
I don't know.
Because I'm Californian. I don't think you sound anything like me. What the fuck does it mean to say? Like, unless you're doing the thing where you're saying like every like several like every other word is like, you know, like when we talk, he's like you know, all that shit, right? And here's the thing, I actually had to kind of like see, even now, it's hard to avoid it, man.
Out of it. Yeah.
Yes, I had to train myself out of it a little bit to not do it so constantly. Because it is really easy to get like sucked into the lycosphere, the like habit, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Louis sounds like a dying fish, also known as the spinster. Goddamn.
The like genjutsu is really strong. It takes a minute to get out of it, honestly. Especially if you're born into it, right? If you're born in California, like holy shit, it takes a minute to untrain yourself.
It's like I'm from the Midwest. I don't sound anything like a filthy West Coast dweller. I love you.
He sounds like a clean West Coast dweller.
Like, I'm gonna say, it's like, you know, no offense taken on that one. At least you're not a bro Californian. No, I'm a dude Californian. I think I say dude a lot.
Oh, Marksman said, I'm glad I'm in the Asian side of LA. Midwest supremacy? Oh, fuck yeah. Sure, all we have is corn in fields, but it's better than being from the West Coast.
But I mean, you're pretty down with corn, right? I mean, you're Mexican, so, you know, it works out.
Corn in a cup is absolutely delicious.
Corn in a cup?
Yes, corn in a cup. You get it from a food truck.
It's in a cup, and it's corn.
Is it literally just a cup full of corn and you just like get a spoon, just like shovel it? Like
you put different sauces and shit in there too.
Oh,
you put
okay.
Chili powder in there.
Okay, all right. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, I got it. Because like you usually pour corn in a cup, and it's like you just fucking like just throw that shit back. Like
it's also called fucking elote.
Gotcha. All right, fair enough. All right.
Corn in a cup. Very
corn in a cup.
It's like you put cheese, lime juice, Mexican cream in there. You put some chili powder in there, salt, hot sauce.
It's just like a corn smoothie or some shit.
Well, it's not a smoothie. It's just corn in a cup.
But like with all the other shit in there, like kind of forming a sort of like smoothie-ish substance, like with bits of corn inside it. It just sounds like a fucking corn smoothie, right?
He's had some strange smoothies. That's all I got.
I don't know. Like it sounded like it's like it's somewhere between a solid and a liquid on this one. I don't like with all the sauces and powders and shit. Like I don't know.
Well, you don't make it into like a soup or anything. It's just you add it in there, you mix it up, and it's just corn in a cup.
Okay.
Corn in a cup.
Yeah, I was thinking like almost like a jingle. If she had like sang it, it would have been a jingle, right?
Yeah.
Just even get like a fucking sponsorship tie-in with corn in a cup, right? Just
Corn in a cup, brought to you by.
use my fucking creator code LimmyFeet to get 10% off your fucking corn.
Oh, no, just go to literally any Mexican food truck and ask. They will have corn in a cup on there. It'll be like $3.
I live in Montana. We don't have Mexican food trucks.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys don't have any type of flavor over there.
Oh no, we have flavor, just not Mexican food trucks. There's no syrup here. Are you kidding me?
Oh wait, did you say
Canada? You're way too far up. Oh my god.
Whoops. Sorry, what did you say? I was half paying attention. I was writing down another possible podcast title idea.
I don't know. Well, we're actually we've been importing a number of California Mexicans for some reason. Don't ask me why. I mean, we do have Mexican food. We just don't have food. Look, when it's really cold out, you don't want to go stand by a truck. Just,
I mean,
let me
of
put
course
it that
you want
way.
to stand by a truck because the food truck emits heat.
Yeah, but it doesn't emit enough heat at negative 20 degrees.
Well, that's what the alcohol's for.
We got plenty of that.
Or Canada Rada. No, I believe Rada has expressed her great disdain for the very idea of living in Canada already. So,
no, yeah, I have no desire to be part of an obviously commune nation. Just the one. Never mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Plus, Dev's up there. Dev's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen. When you're in the same fucking. Like gonna fucking like show up in your room at 5 a.m. just staring at you. Like,
You ain't getting in this house without the bargain. Just saying.
Like just like starting this lore where like Dev's, I guess, essentially a fucking Wendigo or some shit. Going to Canada. Like Dev's just haunting the Great North.
Dev is the modern day Wendigo.
Oh, like you're walking through the Canadian forests at night, and you start hearing some strange echoes. It's just like, I have lost shit. Oh God.
You just hear echoing from the forest. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Hey, so how was your week, Jazz?
Oh shit. Sorry. Wait. Hang on. Before we move on to me, were there no wedding updates?
Oh,
Stuff?
I talked to my wedding planner again. No, I didn't talk to my wedding planner again because she has this really bad habit of saying, yeah, we'll set up this meeting. And then she doesn't set up the meeting, which is part of why when she set up the meeting for the 5th, which I will have on this Saturday, I just left it instead of rescheduling it because it's like, fuck it. I'm just going to leave it there in case we need it because we're going to need it. Let's face it. Getting married is a process and it's a pain in the ass. And that reminds me, I still need to fill out the fucking application for the marriage certificate. God damn it. Anyway, but that's all done. I've managed to get the majority of people to either tell me they're coming or not. I've figured out that I do indeed have to pay for their food reservations at the time I tell her to add numbers of people to the reservation. So I'm now collecting money from people so that can pay her when I do that because there's going to be like 20 something people there. And Jesus Christ. I just realized how much money that is. Anyway, if you can come to Vegas, KJ, you can have a slice of wedding cake. Or you can have some cupcakes. Probably the cupcake because we got 40. Oh God, is 48 cupcakes going to be enough?
What kind of cake are we talking here?
It's lemon strawberry cake.
Ooh.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lemon strawberry cake with a buttercream icing. So it's going to be a really good cake.
Damn it, now I want cake.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great cake. Would it be weird if I just like go to like my like a Dairy Queen or something nearby? It's like, hey, I'd like to get a cake for my cousin's birthday.
You are an adult. You don't have to tell them why you're getting the cake. You just go in, you buy the cake, you leave. It's not like you're 12 and they're going to ask, why are you buying a whole cake? No, you just go in. We are adults, people. If you want the cake, go buy the cake.
Also, Jess, does your local Dairy Queen not have a freezer where the cakes are, where you can just grab it, bring it over, buy it, then leave? Wait, hold on, it's California. Never mind.
No, no. We do. But it's just like, I don't know. I would feel weird if I just, because okay. Like if you're buying like cupcakes or like a muffin or muffins or whatever the fuck, right? It's not that big a deal. It's like, oh yeah, it's for a party I'm going to or whatever. But if you just like buy a whole ass cake, like a fucking birthday cake sized cake, and it's like, it's just you.
That's not
right?
weird. Or
They don't
if
know.
they
That's the thing. They
okay,
don't
or
know.
Jess, how about this?
Yeah.
If they ask
Mhm.
if you want anything written on it, just
Mhm.
say, "Can you write, yay, I live today."
You know what? Fair enough.
Or you can write, "This is my cake." That's it.
Or just say, "I didn't kill myself today." That works too.
Could you just
I'm gonna be alive tomorrow.
like use this opportunity to like just harass the cake maker? Just fucking like, can you draw something very obscene for me on the? Do you know what dick butt is? Can you or like are you familiar with the Shiba Inu meme? Can you just draw a whole Shiba Inu on the cake for me, please? Just something fucking like retarded. Just some inane like internet meme or some shit. I don't know. Although, don't they actually have the thing where you can just like get a picture printed onto a cake, like onto the icing?
Oh yeah, but you'd have to order it ahead of time.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
Well, hey, that means if you order it ahead of time, they won't question you on like, do you want anything written on here? You just say, "Hey, thanks," then walk out after you pay for it.
This cake is
Yeah,
Rasami.
exactly.
I am not that fucking gotcha brained, KJ. All right, I'm in
I
there,
mean-
but not that far in there.
Are we
The fact-
trying to talk Jazz into just buying an entire cake for himself?
Sure, why not?
Here's the
Just
thing,
buy the
man.
cake. You have adult money. You can do anything you want with that adult money. Jazz.
No one can stop you. There's no law preventing you from doing it.
Okay, all right. Okay. Maybe I will. Or I could just make my own. Pastries, confectionaries.
You could make your own cake, or you can buy a cake.
But
Yeah.
there's nothing better than like, a Dairy Queen Blizzard cake.
Those are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
solid. That's pretty good. Man, maybe I'll just go to the fucking Cheesecake Factory again. I went there the other night with my mom because she was in town. Because she lives over in fucking South Carolina now. She only comes around every like 3 months, I think, for like work and shit.
Mhm.
So she likes to like go to get dinner and whatnot. And we went to a Cheesecake Factory, and man, I had this fucking like Cinnabon cinnamon swirl cheesecake. Holy shit! Oh my god, that thing was it was fucking incredible. It was so good. I actually really like the Cheesecake Factory. Man, that one bitch that was like making a whole big fucking stink about it when that dude like took her to the Cheesecake Factory. It's like, are you kidding me? As expensive
it's
it
not
is
like
to
the
eat
Cheesecake
there and how
Factory's
good the
cheap.
fucking food is. I had the shrimp scampi, man. That shit was fucking delicious. Oh my god. Like, Cheesecake Factory's amazing.
I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory. I don't think I have one
It's-
by me.
If there is one, you
Fine.
should definitely go try it. It's great, but be prepared to spend. It's just kind of pricey.
Oh yeah, it's not a
Okay.
cheap place.
It is
Let's
not a
see.
cheap place.
We have one by me.
He made homemade zebra
Oh,
cakes.
that is far away. That is far away.
Zebra brownies, KJ. I made zebra brownies. That's the only thing I know how to make though, as far as desserts go. So I'd have to get like a whole other recipe to learn how to make a cake. I've never tried.
You have the internet.
Sure.
Google how to bake a cake. Done.
Maybe we instead of a baking stream. Why not?
Yes. Everybody has to bully Jazz into doing a baking stream. Give us $100, he'll do a baking stream.
For 100. I mean, how much?
It'll pay for all the baking stuff, and then you can make more on the stream.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm down to give it a try. Fuck it, why not? But all that aside.
You hear that? He agreed to it. Quick, give us 100 before he changes his mind.
Oh god. All right. Well, she's gonna make me commit. She's really trying hard to make me commit to this fucking cake baking stream. Oh man.
You know, I'm in a bullying mood tonight, so
Clearly.
at least I'm bullying you for good, I guess.
Which is crazy because I told Lumi that you guys would get along great, right? Because you both really love like the fucking psychological horror shit. And I mean, I don't know if you're into gore like Lumi is, but there's that. I don't know. That's
Probably used to be. I don't really look at a lot of stuff like that anymore.
Oh,
that's fair.
who knows?
There's
Maybe Lumi could get you back into it, maybe.
this
You know?
gore artist who just got partnered with Uwu Market called Gore Girl. Oh, beautiful art.
I think I've heard of that before.
Uwu Market or Gore Girl?
Or girl.
Ah.
I've never heard of Uwu Market.
Chat, I don't know if I'm safe here, by the way. I'm glad that the 2D 3D barrier prevents either of these two from actually reaching me. But
Define
Yeah,
safe.
You're lucky I never plan on going to California.
You know,
barrier.
my uncle's about to move up here. I should probably go down and visit him one more time, but he lives in Northern California, so I don't know if it's worth driving all the way to Southern California. Ugh.
I might have to go down to like to the mall and find some mannequins and cut the feet off of them. That way I can throw them if Lumi comes around, distract her. You know?
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to outrun a 5 foot tall woman.
I don't know. Those short people are really fast.
Some of them can be, but I don't think Lumi is. I get the feeling she was not a track and field kind of kid in high school. I was.
Oh, no.
I was in there for a little bit.
As a fat woman, I've learned eventually everybody slows down.
Well, true.
I was in the fucking biotech academy when I was in high school. I was a science nerd. I sat down in front of the computer.
Cool. I mean, hey, that's cool. You know, I'm sure you did some interesting things with your science computer nerd shit. You know, maybe made some memes.
I dissect a cat.
Oh,
That's
you were in one of those classes. I see where the gore thing comes from now.
Oh no, that happened before that. Funny enough, like this is how I discovered some of the gore sites outside of Live Leak. I was doing some research for specifically 9/11, and then I ended up finding some 9/11 jumper videos, and then it was just downhill from there.
Hang on, Bear has asked.
Okay, so that's it. I thought we were talking about something sexual.
My hand can't reach Bear. the camera, the barrier, the camera prevents the head pats. I can't do it.
I don't. He's not talking about head pats. He's talking about just keeping her out of arm's reach.
Oh, fair enough. But I'm just imagining right now. It's like I'm in the fucking cat dissecting class with Lumi, right? And I'm all like unnerved and shit. I feel real weird about it. And all of a sudden, I just hear like this heavy breathing coming from the seat next to me. I look over and I see her just like she's real into.
I know. I just remember being in high school and being the only person willing to touch the L cart that we had to dissect.
I was the only one in my group that would actually do any of the cutting because everyone else was a fucking baby.
Yeah, I was the same.
I had to separate each a layer of muscle and everything. Had to pin the little flags on what organs were what part of the muscular system was what. It was quite fun.
Yeah, that kind of stuff's fun. Well, I mean, they go hunting all the time here, so yeah.
Because they
really
did have us do like the frog dissection, you know, the classic.
We did that.
So I did do that, but I don't know if I could do a cat, man, because it's like it's furry and it's
we ran
cute.
out of pigs, so we had to do the cat.
Yeah, we had frogs and fetal pigs. We had enough pigs. We didn't have 2 cats.
I know the class before us, like you know, the year before my class was there. One of the cats were actually pregnant. They got to embalm the kittens that were taken out of it.
Ooh. Well, that's interesting.
That's horrific.
All of these cats were from shelters and everything, and they were donated to science. And we were the science.
That's even more depressing, to be honest. But all right. Jazz, let me in. They are freaks. Maybe next time, DJ. You know, we'll bring you on the podcast one of these days, DJ. Maybe next time. But anyway, yeah, I suppose we should circle around to my week so we can get past and get to the news. So not a whole lot new on my end. Played more Kazan. Kazan's still really cool. Fucking really liking that game. You know, unlocked more of the spear tree abilities and whatnot. And yeah, combat's very satisfying in nice. Kazan. Very, very fun. Man, I think one of my favorite things is the fact that so it has that sort of like the Souls-like thing where you can like break an enemy's stance if you like lower their stamina bar enough or whatever and like open them up for like a critical hit, all that shit, right? But in the skill tree there's a criticaler hit, right? Where it's just
criticaler hit.
Yes, where you essentially just upgrade the critical hit into like a full-on fucking Mortal Kombat fatality. It's great. It's really, that game is extremely violent. Like there's not much dismemberment because I mean I guess it's like a Chinese game. I think it's Chinese, right? Yeah, the DNF guys I'm pretty sure are a Chinese company. But just shit tons, like fountains goddamn, like it looks like I'm playing in fucking Invincible, right? Like it's so much fucking blood.
Nice.
But yeah, that's great. I fought a giant fucking deer monster and then kicked my ass a bit, but I won in the end. Yeah, very stubborn like that, so that was cool. In terms of new games though, I did finally get my hands on AI Limit, which is the new anime Souls everybody thought was going to be fucking what was it, Code Vein 2 essentially. And as I've said before when I played the demo, this is not Code Vein 2. This is essentially anime Bloodborne, right? Where it plays a lot more Bloodborne-y than Code Vein does. And I've been having a good time with it. I got past because I played a tutorial, and I feel like every game just does like the tutorial is the beginning of the game now. It's just like up to the first boss or the first like milestone, whatever, right? So I got through that, the whole demo area, and I got to go out into some new Uncharted territory, and I got to find like some new weapon types and talk to some NPCs, and just go through some more of the game, and it was very good. It feels really good. Combat's a lot of fun. Enemies are interestingly varied, I would say. The story, there's not a whole lot to it, to be honest, at least not yet. Maybe there's some more to be explained later. The whole setup is that you're playing this girl who is a blader, which is like some sort of artificial human like fighting force kind of thing. Think of like fucking claymores, essentially, kind of something along those lines, where it's like a different NPC referred to me as like not human. Like the guy's like, you're not a human, you're a blader. And it's like, oh, okay, so I'm like a weird fucking science experiment thing, like a hybrid or whatever, right? I look human, but there's just some other shit going on there. And you have amnesia because fucking course you do. And like the whole point is this lady tells you, hey, you see this weird branch? You gotta go around and fix them, and then it'll save the world or something. And you're like, all right, fuck it, I got nothing better to do, so I guess I'll go do that. And you're kind of unlocking more cutscenes and memories and shit along the way. And it seems like there might have been some weird betrayal plot here. I'm just, again, it's not giving me a whole. It's very much sprinkling the story as of the moment. Like it's very piece by piece kind of deal. And I guess it kind of leans into like the whole Dark Souls like kind of thing, the way games like this usually work. So, we'll see. But I've been doing the combat. It feels very good. Man, I found a katana, and the katana in this game is fucking sick, man. It does it's kind of the same thing that like Dark Souls katanas do, where it's like a parry stance. But this one, like if you do it right, like, and the timing's real fucking tight, but if you do it right, you just straight up get a judgment cut, like some Virgil Devil May Cry-esque shit. Oh, it's amazing. It's really good. And the boss fights have been a lot of fun, relatively challenging. I don't know what that one guy was talking about in IGN, because I did go into this like slightly influenced by the IGN review, because like what the guy was saying sounded like really good. I don't know, like I kind of get it and I kind of didn't, sort of thing, because you get the game a 5, right? And I don't think this is a 5. I think it's more like around a 7. I call it a 7. Right, it's not an amazing fucking game. It's not like breaking any molds or any of that shit, but it's serviceable. It feels good to play. Not much of a story, but I mean, it's fun. So, it's a video game. It's fun. Good enough for me. That's the 7, I'd say. But yeah, overall, Korean game, Jess. Wait, DNF or AI Limit? I think it means DNF. I think DNF is Korean. Yeah, I think my bad. Korean game on that one. Sorry, retroactively fixing that shit. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And other than that, nothing much else. Just played like a shit ton of Marvel Rivals, and that game's still a lot of fun. I know, Rada, you don't play it. Have you ever tried it, Louie? Marvel Rivals?
I tried some of the practice stuff, but I really don't.
No.
It's not my
Not
speed.
your thing. No. Did you ever go in on like any like team-based games like that, or?
I only play Smite.
Like still?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they put out like Smite 2 or whatever?
Yeah, I have Smite too.
Oh, okay, so you play that, or you play like original Smite more? What's the difference there? Really?
Improved game mechanics. They added some new things, new gods, new all that. It's like I really like the second game. and it's free to play right now.
Like, is it noticeably
it's free to play
different
now.
from the first game? Because it was like a live service game, right? So they could have technically just kept adding stuff to Smite, right?
Well, the first Smite game is on Unreal Engine 3, so it's getting a bit dated.
Okay, and then the new one's on 5, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes... Because I was wondering if this is like a fucking Overwatch 2 scenario, right? Where it's like it's like a sequel without any real justification for a sequel, or if it's an actual for real sequel.
It's an actual sequel and stuff. Improved mechanics, improved like everything.
Okay, all right, cool, fair enough. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there was much else I got up to. I didn't really watch anything. I mean, I've been catching up on Invincible. I've been doing that. But I kind of really want to talk about it until I might as well just like watch the whole season and then talk about it, right? Since the whole season is out. But I mean, I'm enjoying it well enough so far. It's alright. It's pretty good. I will say that I'm fucking so like I'm so annoyed by the fact that Amazon's got like the ads like it's like I'm just watching normal TV again, right? It's like I'm not even stream watching shit anymore. I just got the ads every like 15 or so minutes. I gotta sit through.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's such a fucking pain. Yeah, and it's like, oh, but you can get rid of the ads if you pay an extra $2. Warning: some of the ads won't go away even if you pay the $2. And what the fuck's the point then of the $2 extra if you don't get rid of all the goddamn ads? What the fuck?
That's the entire reason I still have Hulu, because I know if I get rid of it, I'm on a grandfathered plan where I have no ads.
Oh,
so
if you got rid of it and then even if you went back to it, it would
I would have to.
Ads.
Yeah, because the structure's changed so much that there's so many ads and different things, but I don't get any ads. And I'm like, okay, fine. I don't watch it that often, but I'm fucking keeping it just so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, well, we knew it was gonna happen, man. That all the streaming sites are just gonna become cable television again. You know, once everybody started making their way over there, it's like, well, now the advertisers gotta follow in order to get their fucking ads out. So,
it wouldn't be so bad if they make good ads like they used to. Holy shit. The ads today are so absolutely retarded.
Yeah, most of it trash, to be fair. Hey, though, the ad thing isn't really spread out to too many different streaming services yet, has it? Like, does Netflix do them yet, or are they still? I
don't know
about used my
Netflix
in a while.
I don't have Netflix, so yeah.
You say Hulu's doing it, but only on new accounts. And
I mean, they've been doing it for a while. Like, they started first you got Hulu and you didn't get any ads. Then a few years later, they're like, well, here's a lower tier, but you get some ads. And now there's some things that even with my tier, I end up with ads on no matter what, which means I don't watch it. And then I think some things just, they have ads on them. But now there is no lower tier where there are no ads. Now it's just crazy, and so it's like, damn.
Yeah, it's gonna keep getting worse because like most of how many of these streaming sites manage to actually like operate at some sort of at sort of actual benefit and not a loss? Most of them operate at a loss, right? Like even Netflix, which is like the biggest one, still operates at a loss as far as I know. Right? Like they still aren't actually in profit, are they?
I have no idea.
I have to look that one up because I remember I'd heard like several times over the years that it was operating at a loss, and I don't think that had changed up until now. So let's see.
Probably not.
And I think HBO just doing the ads now too. So it's like, yeah, a lot of the bigger ones are all like, kind of starting to lean in that direction. Fucking Crunchyroll's gonna start having ads. Ugh. God, such a pain in the ass. And I think Disney Plus does them too, because Disney Plus is absolutely eating shit all the time.
Oh no! The thing that makes money for Disney is the parks. Yeah, everything else right now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, which even then, that's like the parks are kind of falling off too, as they keep increasing the prices of all the shit that you have to like one ticket costing like $200 for like a single day of like going to 2 parks, right?
Yeah, they're going the opposite direction that they should be going. They're making it harder to get, more expensive to get in the park, as opposed to making like a less expensive tier, so more people can go, so they'd make more money. But yeah.
So there's that, and that's it's just gonna keep getting worse. Yeah,
Mhm.
but other than that, I think that's pretty much my week. So we can go ahead and get into some news. Who's ready for some news?
Yay.
Mhm. Wow, yeah, I loving your enthusiasm. Thank you. So I suppose we can go ahead and start with one of the big ones. We have the ongoing saga of Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows. Mostly Ubisoft in general, though. Let me get this up on screen for everybody. Boop. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so as everyone's probably already heard by now, it seems Ubisoft is splintering off a little bit into a subsidiary. This is essentially a subsidiary, right? That is going to have quite a bit of Tencent stock in it. Let's see, 25%? Will invest 1.16 billion dollars to, well, euros. Is that euros? Wait, was that symbol? That's euros.
I have to look. Yeah, that's the euro symbol.
Okay. To acquire a 25% stake in the new entity. Contains Ubisoft's biggest gaming IPs like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Includes any future titles, back catalog, and the development teams. So, I believe that this, well, for one, this means that Assassin's Creed Shadows definitely didn't do as good as they needed it to do. I've heard it's doing pretty all right. It's doing good. 3 million players or whatever, right? I mean, 4 million?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we haven't gotten any updates on the numbers lately. I think 3 million was the last
3 million was
like,
the last thing we heard, yeah.
it was like last week, I think?
It was just a couple days ago.
Oh, was it a couple days
Well,
ago?
that would have been last week. It's only Tuesday, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it seems like it definitely didn't pull Ubisoft out of the extremely deep hole that it has been in and continues to dig deeper down into. As far as I know, the stock is still falling, right? And that's what I keep hearing, is that even while the game was, even through the first week or so of the game being out, the Ubisoft stock was still going down. So
The last time I seen the stock, it was at like $2 USD.
We could take a quick look here. Let's see. I'm sure if I just Google this real quick, Ubisoft stock should come up right away. We're at $10.80 euros. Yeah, it's been fluctuating a bit. So let's see. This was April 1st, and we dipped down to 38. Yeah, it's been just kind of fluctuating a bit. It looks like it's been on a slight upturn here, but it's starting to go back down again.
Ubisoft Entertainment is at $2.27 USD.
Wait,
I'm not sure which stock market that's. Why are you using Bing?
Yeah, why are you using Bing?
Oh, it defaults to fucking Bing, all right?
You do know how to turn that off, right?
I do not. No.
Okay.
Don't. I'll figure it out later. I'll switch over to Google. But where are you seeing that, Lumi?
I looked it up on Google, like a normal person.
Like actual Google instead of using Bing.
Okay, you
Here,
know what?
Jazz,
Fine.
I'll make it easier for you. I will.
Thank
here.
you.
There.
Thank you, Lum Lum.
Yeah, you need to start typing in just google.com before you do your search.
Okay. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shit. Oof. That is. Ugh. Oh my God.
Normally I say buy the dip, don't buy this dip because you're just gonna lose your money.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So here's the thing, right?
It might go up after Tencent takes in the reins.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
that's for
thinking.
the subsidiary, not for
Right,
actual Ubisoft.
Which does control their main three franchises, right? Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and was it Splinter Cell? No, Far Cry. Fuck, I always forget Far Cry. But yeah, main three, money makers for Ubisoft are in this Tencent because obviously Tencent wants the big money makers, right? Which sucks. I kind of wish they had taken Rayman too. Maybe we could have gotten a nice, cool new Rayman game. But yeah.
Tencent only wanted what might make money.
Yeah, which and they're probably going to be like very much putting their foot in Ubisoft's asses to make sure that their new projects do make money, right? Get all like Tencent comes in, get gay shit out of here. Stop with these bullshit mechanics. There's this old stale nonsense you've been doing. right? We're getting real programmers in here, real designers, people who know what the fuck that the gamers actually want, right? We're gonna start making attractive characters again, right? Where they like Tencent's gonna run their shit, like just, and they're probably gonna be cutting a lot of people. We haven't heard anything yet about layoffs, yet, but with 19,000 fucking employees, which I believe was the last number that we have for Ubisoft.
Last I heard was 20,000, but I don't know.
20,000, somewhere around there. So 20,000. I really very, very much doubt that all those people are going to make it through this.
Oh no. Well, I mean, their problem is they have to deal with that union over there. So that's going to be the biggest problem for them. Is the fucking union in France is ridiculous, which actually kind of makes sense why they would subsidiary off and give Tencent so much control. Because that I'm not sure how that then works with the union in that regard. Because they're going to have, when it comes to layoffs, some serious troubles with that, I bet.
And don't forget to cut the 2-hour credits scene.
When you have 3,000 people working on a video game, yeah, the freaking thing's going to be 2 hours long.
2 fucking hours. That's wild.
Man. That's actually not the world record. The world record for credits on a single player game is like 3 hours and 45 minutes or something.
Ah, damn. Which game was that?
It was like Unknown 9. I have to double check.
What?
Oh, it was Unknown 9 Awakening, really?
No, that's not right. It's something. Okay, so Mighty Number 9 is what it is. Okay.
Oh, Mighty Number. Okay, I was gonna say the fucking
3 hours, 47 minutes, 50 seconds.
Oh, did they include like all the Kickstarter backers on that one?
That included everybody who crowdfunded the game.
Oh, okay.
That's why that was so long.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I get that because I know Mighty Number 9 was in the oven for a while and had quite a lot of Kickstarter support. So
yeah,
if they decide to put every single person who donated any amount into the credits, then I get that. But yeah, this whole thing, man, I'm very curious to see how Ubisoft is going to shape up after all this, because this is a pretty massive move for their company. It's quite a bit of boat rocking for Ubisoft, which has kind of been stuck in its ways for a good decade now. Right?
I'll be honest. I think this was going to happen whether Assassin's Creed was successful or not. This kind of thing takes a while to plan. So if they're announcing it now, they've been in talks to do this for months at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and I agree with that. Like, it's definitely like this was going to happen regardless. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, what is this going to mean for Ubisoft games going forward? It's going to be very interesting, right? Especially when they're I do wonder if anything's going to change with that new Assassin's Creed they were talking about, the one about
Hex?
the witches. Hex, yeah, lesbian witch Assassin's Creed.
In German. Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic.
I do wonder how that's gonna shape up now, man, because that with the Chinese influence in there, that game might end up being a little different by the time by the time it comes out to us.
I mean, the Tencent owns a lot of things, and a lot of things they've put out are still technically, woke bullshit, despite the fact that Tencent has some kind of ownership in it. There's a lot of theories about whether or not Tencent's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, there is that theory as well. I think that's a little more crackpot, but I mean, I guess it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. But really,
I wouldn't doubt it. I honestly wouldn't doubt it, because it's like, why not sabotage companies that you want to buy or at least own a decent chunk of? So why not bring them down in price?
It's a little more crackpot than that. It's more about, maybe they're feeding that stuff over here to the West while, it's not actually allowed in mainland China, so that they weaken the actual people in the West with all the retarded stuff they're putting in it. It is a very tinfoil hat kind of
TikTok
thing.
is a Chinese company, so
yeah. Well, and that a lot of the stuff that happens on TikTok isn't allowed on the actual Chinese app Redbook. So
I still think we might be reaching a little too far on that, because I've heard that theory before a few times now, and it's like, I
wouldn't be surprised if there was some truth to it. I just don't know that I would say it's
go that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recycle your Chinese assets used in Japanese. Tencent plays both sides. Yeah, it's hard to say, man, because like again, the Chinese industry in general has been just taking over and eating up everything between Tencent and fucking like NetEase and what's the Fortnite ones? Is that also Tencent? Who's got
that's
control
on
of Fortnite?
Epic, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't there also like a Chinese company
Epic's
behind it? Was that
Tencent.
Tencent? Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I
okay,
think so.
That's also Tencent. Yeah, yeah. So Tencent, NetEase. I think there was one other like big one that was also eating up a lot of stuff. But like, you know, it's the thing about shit like Hoyo and like other gacha games that like are making millions and millions of dollars like every fucking month off of this shit.
To be fair,
right? You know,
NetEase is actually selling off a lot of its stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah,
never
yeah,
that.
they're consolidating most of this, or they're getting rid of most of the stuff they had out overseas, like the Legends of Mana that just came out. They shut that right after that game came out. They shut that one down, that studio down, and they're doing a lot of the same thing with a whole bunch of of their other overseas projects, and kind of just retracting back into only China.
That might have to look into. Interesting. Yeah, but stuff like that, and just like I don't know, man. Like, is China gonna end up becoming like the center of culture at this point? Like, with all these terrible movies, all these terrible video games coming out of the West, it seems like just the East and China in particular, and Korea a little bit, just taking this shit over. And it's like, what is that gonna mean going forward when China controls like the popular culture? What is that gonna mean, man? I don't know. I just don't know.
I think things are probably coming to a point where they're decentralized more than actually controlled. So while you'll see a lot of the more controlled and maybe even larger funded projects coming out of China, you'll still always have the smaller individual products. So we'll see.
Camarada, they don't need to do that. Genshin bought them a nuclear power plant. Yeah, that's true. Back at Hoyo made so much goddamn money that they just were able to start funding fucking like power plants and shit. Oh, that's just crazy. That shit still like catches me off guard from time to time when I hear about it again, because it's like, oh wow, yeah, that's real. The gacha game company got a fucking like an artificial sun going in China right now.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Shit's crazy. Have you not seen how badass China portrays Americans? It's by accident, but still amazing. True, man. I'm looking forward to that one. Actually, I think the game's Japanese. Remember, there's that one game we saw a while back that's like it's like massively gory, but it's like some weird kind of like alternate timeline of like Japan taking over America or some shit. What game was that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. What's it called?
I'm gonna have to.
It was like that goofy fucking. It's like that shit looked like
Isn't it like a zombie game, but not at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And it looked like it was doing like God Hand type shit, right? Like,
Showa 66.
Yeah, that one.
Showa American
66.
Story.
That's the one, man. That shit looks amazing. But that one's Japanese, isn't it? That company? Or is that also coming out of China?
I just pulled it up, so hold on, let me take a look.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Is who is Necom is the developer, which did Dying Unborn in the past. Let me.
A completely different game than I know then.
Developer. Let's see here. What does the website say?
We'll get there, Chad. Give her a minute. Oof.
Well, they all look very Japanese. I'll say that much.
You said you say they don't look very Japanese?
No, they look very Japanese.
Oh, they do. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Nope, they're Chinese.
Oh.
So I should have corrected what I said earlier. They all look very Oriental.
Man, it is funny to me though, because like I see like games based on China coming out of Japan, and like games coming out of China. Wait, no, games coming out of Japan based on China. Games coming out of China, they're kind of based on Japan. And it's like they always seem to actually do them justice in those games. But like, aren't China and Japan supposed to like hate each other?
Oh, they
Is
hate
that-
each other a lot for a lot of really good reasons too.
But they seem to respect each other's cultures enough to not like fuck them up in their video games at the very least.
I think it's more
Oh,
about the
money.
fact that they're. Oh, go ahead.
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's more about the fact they want to sell copies of what it is to the people that they're portraying. Thus, they have to portray them positively, or they're not going to make their money.
Man, if only Ubisoft had wanted to make money, we could have gotten a much better.
I mean, they
Ace and
did,
Shadows.
but they
didn't.
did, but they just listened to a bunch of interns that are like, "Oh yeah, they'd love this."
Yeah, they don't understand who gives them their money. They're confused about that.
Mm.
Yeah, man. We shall see. But we might be heading towards quite an interesting shift in just like the world's popular culture and those who hold the reins and majority control over what people consume, because it's definitely leaning far more east than west these days. At least in my case, I've been playing like so much shit coming out of the east and almost nothing from the west. Like, what have I played from the west lately?
What has the
Space
West
Marines,
put out lately?
Space Marines 2? That was pretty good.
I was gonna say, do you really want to play fucking what was that bastard of a game that came out a few years ago?
Dustborn?
Saints Row.
Oh.
Oh God.
No. Here's the thing. Not only did I not want to, well, you know what? Hang on. Because like me and Rosa did play it on stream because
I'm
Rosa
sorry.
really wanted to co-op it. Here's the thing though. It like with a friend, it was actually pretty fun because it was like the game was so fucking jank and so stupid that like just shitting on it throughout our playthrough was actually like a really fun time in like an ironic way, right? Me and Rosa had a great time because we weren't even like really playing the game. We were just like fucking with each other and stuff. Like just like she was running me over with like a steamroller and shit. And I would like throw like grenades and shit at her and just whatever else, right? Just making fun of like the stupid dialogue and the stupid characters and all that shit. So we had a good time in that way. But I never would have played that game solo. Never would have fucking played that game solo. Oh, it's so fucking terrible, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, excellent point, Lumi. This is what I mean, right? There's like the amount of like really actually entertaining, fun video games coming out of the West is just so small these days. The glitches were hilarious. But yeah, it's so small these days, and it's just like, man, I've been
Virtually
playing,
non-existent.
yeah, because I've been playing through fucking the Jack series again. Like I finished Jack and Daxter a while back, and I've been playing through Jack 2. It's like, God, I miss the Naughty Dog that made these games, man. And like the only Naughty Dog we got today is making a weird space bald lesbian whatever the fuck, like intergalactic, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's the Naughty Dog we got nowadays, man. It's like
that one looks so awful.
it does, and I miss the Jack series, I really do, but I do not trust them. I do not trust them to make a new Jack game in this day and age. Oh, it'd be terrible. Fucking dog shit, man. It'd be so bad. Plus, that story is pretty much, run its course anyway, so not really much point anyway. Naughty Dog that was actually naughty. Yeah, exactly. Like, the name doesn't even really apply to them anymore because they're so fucking safe with everything they make. Ugh.
Now they're tethered dog.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, I suppose that's all that needs to be said about that. We can move on to the next thing. What else do I have here? What's this? Oh, this was an interesting one. So, who's just big into PC gaming? Any PC gamers in the house?
Why?
Well,
Man, I don't know.
Oh, that yeah.
yeah, it's been a bit an interesting story about the GPU prices lately. Apparently, they're getting a little too high, even for the most dedicated PC fans, because
Yeah.
gamers are refusing the sky-high RTX 5090 GPU prices, leaving shelves full of $4,000 GPUs. $4,000, man! I remember when 4,000 would actually get you a pretty nice, like if
Computer
you
costs
actually,
less than $4,000.
yeah, like if you build it yourself, you can make a pretty fucking nice PC for 4,000, right?
No,
But you're telling-
I got mine through Meta PCs, and it was still less than 4,000. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
got
that-
mine
those-
for like 2,000.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly, is what I mean, right? Like you could get again, like for this or less, and they're charging this for just the fucking GPU. Like what the shit?
well, the
That
worst thing is that
unbelievable.
GPU doesn't even have a really substantial advantage over the 4090s. So you're paying more to get not really a lot more.
Yeah, because we've been seeing. Oh, go ahead.
It's like I just upgraded from my 2080 Super to a 4060, which I'm perfectly content with.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like it's part of the thing with like, because people have addressed this before, and it's like the diminishing return upon like graphical improvement in gaming over time, right? Because like you think of something like going from the PS1 to the PS2, right? That was a pretty significant fucking jump. And then going from like the PS2 to the PS3 and PS4, right? Also pretty significant, right? And then you kind of go from the PS4 to the PS5, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you can sort of see it, but it's not that different. And then like as we go into like the PS5 Pro, it's like, yeah, well now it's just like, I guess a little better frame rate.
Yeah, once things look real, exactly how much further can you go?
Exactly, like go into surreal, I guess. you circle around and start going back into like the goofy shit, right? Start getting like Jack and Daxters and Ratchet and Clanks again, which I would honestly love. I would love to see more stylized. I say it every time, man. I love stylized art styles in games so much more than realistic ones.
Same, and because you can do so much more, it looks so much more interesting. If I want to see reality, I can look out my window any time of day. I can go to fucking Walmart. I can drive down the street. I mean, I can go touch a real tree. I don't have to see it on my video game screen looking like the tree that's outside my house, because the tree that's outside my house is already there. Give me something new. Give me something interesting. Give me something weird. Give me something bloody.
There you go. I'm sure Lumi would like that too. You know, she's got a thing for the blood, as a matter of fact.
It's man. Like I miss stylized games. That's what I miss the most.
I do too, and we're getting that here and there in the like the indie community. So there is that. We were just talking about what was it, Schedule 1, right? That's pretty fucking stylized.
Well, and Expedition 33 is coming out. I wouldn't call that. I mean, it's got a really clear graphical style where it looks good, and I mean the fidelity is really good, but at the same time it is actually stylized. It's kind of a good in between of both, where you get something visually new and interesting, as opposed to just hey, look, this looks like a person.
He's Jazz in the Flesh. What's up, Mr. J? No, absolutely, yeah. And I love the way that game looks, and I love the way the combat looks. It's incredible. I'm really
so excited for that game.
When is that? That's this month, right? Is that the end of this
month? No, that is this month. It's April 24th.
24th. Okay, so end of the month. Got it. Cool. I have
if
some
anybody
time
wants to give me any wedding presents, I will take all the copies.
Of course. I have some time to finish up Kazan and AI Limit before it comes out, though. That's the thing. That's the important bit.
I don't care what I'm playing. I'm stopping whatever I'm playing. I'm playing that game.
Fair enough. But yeah, just like the amount of creativity you can get out of the like different interesting animation styles in gaming, right? I think of something like fucking what was it? It's not out yet, but the one that came up a while ago in like the PC gaming show, Mouse PI, right? The shit that looks like a old rubber hose fucking like Mickey Mouse cartoon. But it's
it looks like Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, but it's like a first person shooter. Like that's amazing. And I think of shit like Hi-Fi Rush, right? Like Rose finally played that game the other day, even though that's not her kind of game, which she said several times throughout the playthrough. She still very much enjoyed the vibe of it because that game was amazingly stylized. It's got like great personality to it. The characters are a lot of fun. The humor's great, And I hate to bring it up again. I know I'm fucking gotcha shill that I am, but ZZZ has a fucking incredible. It has an incredible animation style. It does. Like it, it's God damn it. Look.
I'm sorry, you have a gambling addiction.
Listen.
He does.
The thing what I'm talking about here is that it's not just the fact that it's an anime gacha game, right? Because it's a little set apart in the fact that like they do all this what do they call it, like the stretch and something art style, stretch and snap, I think, something like that. But like the character
excuses.
Listen. The characters animate in like a very cartoony way, and that's like what really draws me to the.
Are you thinking of Rubber Hose?
No. It's a term from like 2000s animation where like they would literally stretch the character out in like one or two frames in order to kind of give it this more dynamic like feel to the animation of it. I don't know how to properly describe this, but
have you tried Google?
Yeah,
actual Google, not Bing. Don't use Bing.
Fine. Hang on. It's like if I want to Google.
Don't accidentally look up porn.
Don't.
Animation stretch and squash. That's what I was thinking. Stretch and squash is the term I was looking for. Use of life, principles, animation. Can I like just the thing that explains it? What is squash and stretch? Here we go. Is the animation principle of applying a contrasting change of shape to give a sense of flexibility and life in animation. Otherwise, the absence of squash and stretch could cause rigidity or stiffness to the emotion. The transition from a proper squash pose to a stretch pose or vice versa breaks the perfect solidity. Okay, but you get it. Like, and you see the sort of the stills here. This is what they mean, where it's like they could kind of like stretch the fucking different parts of a character to give it like this more lifelike sort of feel to it. And Zenless does this a lot in its animations, and it looks really great. But stuff like that, just in general, where they do more interesting kind of animation styles and techniques and stuff like this, like applying that to gaming, I think that's great. I think they really should do more of that stuff because it's just a lot of fun to look at. It's a lot of fun to play. I want to be a badass. I want this in my media again. Yeah, there you go. That too. Like just being a badass. Like all these fucking movie games, man. I'm sick of the movie games. I'm sick of games trying to be movies. God damn it.
If you want to direct a movie, go direct a movie. Stop trying to make me play your movie.
Yeah, there you go. That's all there is to it. I want to play a fun video game, man. And again, Hi-Fi Rush, perfect example. Just that's a video game, and I had a great time playing it. I'm looking forward to like the new Doom Dark Ages, right? That's a fucking video game, man. I got a fucking shrapnel gun that you like use skulls to shoot, right? You just put a skull in a grinder and it shoots skull bits at your enemies. Like that's a video game shit, man. That's stupid. I love it. But we kind of got off topic here. I was kind of curious as to what like the actual details here are with this. According to Redditor, pictured a Micro Center hardware store in Dallas, Texas. There are full shelves of Asus ROG Astral RTX 5090 GPUs. With AIO liquid cooling instead of the usual sold-out reaction, gamers are drawing a line at these $3,719 GPUs. Fucking Jesus. Oh. Leaving shelves full of GPUs retailing for almost 2 times their MSRP. Despite being a flagship model with great performance, we tested an air-cooled Asus ROG. All its bells and whistles aren't convincing enough for gamers to justify spending almost $4,000 on a single GPU. Yep. And as long as short of it, part of that is also just the fact that, economy's kind of shit right now. People don't really have a whole lot of money to spend. Same reason that people aren't buying as many games in general, right? In the whole, in the gaming setting. Like, if you're trying to sell a goddamn $4,000 component of a PC, when somebody could just go spend that $4,000 on an already pretty fucking nice PC that's going to be relatively future-proofed for a lot of stuff.
Yep.
This is the hard sell. This is the hardest fucking sell I've heard of in a while. It's not going to work out.
Yeah, those are going to be sitting on the market for a while.
I should think so. Oy vey. So there's that. What else is going on? Here we go. This is a fun one.
Oh,
So who's seen the Ghibli AI art trend?
Ghiblification of everything.
Oh boy, howdy. Yeah.
And good old Asmongold finds himself in the crossfire on this one because he had some words to say. I wonder if we can get a clip of exactly what he said, because let me see, do we have a clip here? No, I know there was a
Was that not a clip back up there?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I saw his face. There you go.
Fucking hang on, get these goddamn Sour Patches out of here.
This is why we
that
have
didn't work.
ad blockers. This is why I use Brave.
Look, we just got him to go to Google as opposed to being one step at a time.
I know. All right, give me a break. All right, here we go. Audio.
And I just realized he used light mode. God damn, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, right? He's an absolute heathen.
There. God, it's full screened, all right? All right? Any more complaints? Ladies? Peanut Gallery?
Maybe in a few minutes.
Okay, all right. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
Oh, it's low.
The pillar. These are people walking down here. Like this to me is fucking crazy. So you're gonna see this happen a lot more. Now there's gonna be a lot of people that aren't gonna have any jobs pretty soon. Like I would definitely say like that's You know, you have the, what is that, the 9 leaving Minas Morgul. Like, oh fuck, man, this is insane. And so you've got Rivendell here. Yeah, so if you are an artist, this has been a really bad week for you, and I want to promise you that it's going to get worse. Okay, so if you're an artist and this is upsetting you and you're worried, I want to promise you that it's only going to get worse. This is only the beginning. There will be like man-made horrors beyond the comprehension of the human mind. You don't even know what it's going to be like, right? And I would focus on a career change. Yeah, exactly. And focus on, like, go be a plumber or something like that, right? Think about like the tech.
Yeah, so those are his thoughts, and I will say that he is being a dick about it, obviously, because, you know, Asmongold typically is a dick about these things. But I personally don't think he's entirely wrong here. That's my thoughts on the matter, because he is kind of right. Because again, like this whole thing that he was showing with the Lord of the Rings animation Ghibli shit, like, this isn't completely terrible looking. Like, obviously there's still some weird tearing and shit back here. You know, the AI is gonna have some issues with certain background elements and all that. But I think about when this like first started being a thing, right? And we were all laughing at like the fact that the AI drawings had like fucked up fingers and like weird pupils in their eyes, right? And then I think of now, because that was what, like a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, something like that. And then I think of now, where I see AI art and like the hands are flawless, the eyes are flawless, and like it's like it's massive jumps in quality that the AI is now capable of doing. And like the fucking Ghibli memes, right? Like, these are pretty solid looking, like Studio Ghibli facsimiles that these things are putting out. Like, I know artists will have their own opinion on the matter, but they do look pretty all right. They look okay, right?
They look
and it's
good.
and it's only going to keep getting better, and it's really going to start becoming a problem for artists in general. So before I continue, what are your thoughts on these guys? I know you guys got some thoughts.
I mean, it's going to be a problem to a degree, because here's the problem. AI is always going to have, at least until we develop it to the point that it can actually start being actually creative on its own. It can only copy what other people have already done. Like from that picture of Rivendell right there, I already know the art piece that it took that design from, because I'm very familiar with a lot of Tolkien-based art, and that one would be one by Gray. I don't remember his first name, but it is a copy of that with basically what you could call a filter on top of it. This isn't a new idea that AI came up with on its own. So you're still going to require, at least for a while now, human input on some level, whether it's a human inputting the information into a AI generator, or a human giving that idea to an actual artist who then draws it, and then AI takes it from that artist. It's still going to require human manipulation. Artists artists aren't really replaceable. There's always going to be a spot where, because it is a computer, and a lot of people forget, computers only do exactly what you tell them to. They don't think for themselves. Even these AI language models, they're not actual AI in the way a lot of people think about it. They're not an actual intelligence of any kind. It's just a model that spits back information at you in a way that it thinks you want it. Or not even thinks, but in the way that it interprets your words. So it's going to be a long, long time before actual artists, actual people even, are out of the loop. Might it happen someday? I don't know. It could. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think we'll all be long dead by then.
Possibly. Hang on one second, though. There's a super chat back here I gotta get. I did say we'd read these as soon as we get them.
Right. Sorry.
Just look up the Corsair clip I put in chat. I want this vibe back. Why must I look to the Chinese again to get this feeling? Did he put a clip in chat? I don't see any clip in chat.
I don't think I think he wants you to look it up. You got to go to Corsair by Johnny's War Stories.
Okay. And this is on YouTube, or?
I believe he means on YouTube, yes.
Let me see. What are we looking at here?
Corsair versus AA Gun on YouTube.
Corsair versus a gun. Huh. Okay, so this one.
Yep, that looks like it. Johnny's War Stories. Yep, right there.
Wait, so what is this?
That's the feeling he wants back in video gaming.
Oh. See that a little bit here.
You want to hold this bridge? You gotta pay for it.
Oh, I was hoping it was actually gonna hit somebody.
Oh, it should just. There you go.
Bastard.
Yeah, see, I do appreciate moments like this in gaming for sure, and Kazan is giving me a lot of this right now when I play that. Holy shit, this movie looks awesome. What's this movie called again? Is it just called Korean
It's a
War?
clip. Or, well, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Oh, damn.
You'll have to look at the description in a second.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. Also, wait, are we about to get copyrighted for showing this? Yeah, I think as long as we pause every so often and give our insight on the matter, I think maybe we'll be okay, and we won't have to worry about it too much.
It's usually about 30
transformative.
seconds,
Yeah, transformative commentary and all that, right? Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes,
that kind of thing.
Okay. Jesus.
Nice.
That is awesome. Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
get fucked, I guess.
Oh.
Woo. Okay, that was sick. Yeah, I'd play this game for sure. I'd be super down. That's awesome. View pauses or
For China written on the bottom.
Oh, for China. Wait, pause. Wait, so what was that from?
Host of Chaos.
The Sacrifice 2020.
Oh, there you go.
It's a 2020 Chinese anthology war drama film directed by Guan Hu, Grant Guo, and Liu Yang. Oh, this came out of China? They made him look that awesome? Bomb the shit out of Chinese? Wow, okay. Huh. I would have expected something a little more propagandish from China, but yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. The film depicts the Korean War from 3 perspectives and segments, each directed by a different director. Oh, I guess if it came out of, Chinese anthology. Okay, gotcha. So technically, we're on the same side for that one. Okay, fair enough. But that's pretty cool though. Anyway, what were we discussing? We're talking about AI art. Right.
Yes.
So where do we leave off? I'm sorry, I lost track.
It's a great question.
So, you're saying that we're never going to be fully rid of real artists. Do you want to play a game? No, we just need AI to be properly regulated, so it won't be commercialized. AI is not intellectual property. People should not be allowed to sell it. Yeah, so that's the thing, and that's part of the thing, and I agree with that people shouldn't be able to sell AI art because that's kind of fucked up. Now, but I think the real issue with a lot of artists right now is that they're kind of feeling threatened in general by people who would usually just want to use art instead of commissioning an artist, which that one I'm a little more divided on, right? Because I do get it, people want to obviously support artists in the work they do, and that's great and all, but at the same time, again, bit of a fucked up economy we're in right now. I know I can't afford to spend money on commissions like I used to, because I used to buy a lot of art off of artists that I liked. But I can't really afford to do that anymore, especially because a lot of artists are charging quite a bit for their art, right? Some of them, some real good ones you find that are usually more reasonably priced, and you can do that. But I feel I don't know, it's usually somewhere upwards of $50, $60, $70 now if you want to get one full body character drawn. And then of course there's the whole thing around the the stigma with artists online, because there's all kinds of problems you're going to run into with that sort of thing where, oh, you pay somebody for some art and then you're waiting a month and you don't hear anything, and you wait another month, you don't hear anything, you wait another month, you don't hear anything, or maybe you just never get art at all because it was a scam in the first place. You know, it's the whole fucking thing. And like AI kind of gets around a lot of these problems, right? So to a point, I can kind of understand people who would like to, especially if they're just like doing it for like a thumbnail for a YouTube video or some shit. If you want to just have your, like, feed your character into an AI model, get a little piece of AI art you can stick on a thumbnail. You know, I kind of get that. That's all right. Me personally, I'm probably still going to steer clear from it for the most part, because one, I don't really necessarily need a bunch of AI art for anything, and two, I just avoid the hassle, to be honest. I got a lot of artist friends who are very against the idea of AI, and like, I don't want to start any fights with them. So, and like, if I don't really need it anyway, it's like, I'm not going to fuck around with it too much. Though I do think, because a lot of people are talking about like the whole 80-20 thing happening, where like the 20% of artists, like the really good ones, the Sakimi-chans and the fucking I'm trying to think of like any other like big artists on Twitter. What's that one fucker's name? You know, whatever, just whoever comes to mind when you think about like big artists on Twitter, right? They'll probably be fine because they've got like really nice unique styles, and they're, you know, always going to have an audience and a customer base to pull from. But like the 80% under that, you know, like some of the weaker artists on Twitter who are still trying to charge like the better artist prices, they might find themselves in a bit of a hard time here in these years going forward, especially as the AI art keeps getting better and better and better, right? And who knows if we'll ever reach the point where AI is capable of fucking generating its own art from like nothing, right? If we get a computer that's smart enough to do all that shit, that's science fiction at this point, but who knows, right? Because this AI shit seems to just keep getting better, so I don't know.
And it's like, you know how some artists charge like $200 to $300 just to like come up with a character design that you want? A lot of people don't want to pay $200 to $300, which is why they use like AI to, you know, create concepts, but they still want to, like, you know, they just want to use that as a reference and not as like, you know, official art.
Right.
It's like that, I think, should be fine, but a lot of artists will just say, okay, I'm blackmailing you, and I'm telling all of my artist friends to blackmail you, even though they're only using it for reference.
It's funny because things like that just means they're going to go more to AI art as opposed to actual artists. You're not doing anything but hurting yourself at that point.
Yeah, it's like my stance with AI art is that I think it's fine to use as a hobby, but not to monetize it.
Yeah.
It's like I have my fan art channel separated from the AI fan art channel. I have separate tags for it because I have a lot of people in my community that like fucking around with AI and saying, okay, what kind of curse things or cool things can they make of Loom? Like, here, I'll send you one thing that Wimbus in my Discord made for AI Loomy. Yes, it's safe.
Okay, all right. We can have a quick look here.
This is one thing that they made with AI, which
cute.
is still, I'm just like, how the fuck? But, you know.
Wait, how do I open
But I
this?
keep it all separated from like my normal art channels. It's
From
like
the
for
people who-
fun,
yeah.
that's 100% fine. But I don't think you should charge for
There
it.
we go. There it is. There it is. So, like, and here's the thing, that actually looks pretty nice. That looks pretty cool. I would kind of love to see some images of like art, some art of Spark and Ampere like generated like this. That'd be kind of cool. And obviously, it's not like one-to-one with you, like Lumi, right? Like, there's still some details off. Like, it doesn't have the hair down the middle of your eyes and shit, because obviously AI can't lock in quite that hard. But I mean, it's a cool little facsimile of your character. And
You try
obviously
convincing it to put a unicorn horn on a squid.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, we noticed the fact that Lumi's fucking tail is like cut off somehow there. Like you're the end of your tail's up here, and then your actual like tail is down there somewhere, curving that way. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, AI cannot do mermaids well at all because it's like it keeps trying to split the tail as if they're legs. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find one of the cursed ones that. Oh, here it is. Here's one where it was trying to split it as if they were just like normal legs.
Which is why it's a problem of art theft. It's basically tracing other people's work in its own robot way. Yeah, and that's why I'm against the idea of like actually selling it, because that's fucked up, and that's not cool. But if people just want to fuck around with it for funsies, like again, like Lumi was describing just now, and like this image that she sent over, yeah, I mean that seems fine. I mean, hell, even I had was it Boog who was fucking around with AI the other day, and I had was like, hey, yeah, like, hey man, could you put some like you try putting Ampere in there? It's like, yeah, we got some interesting art pieces of Ampere in that little thing. It's like, yeah, now I kind of want to fuck around with it a little more, see if I can get it a little more like exact to make it look like something that looks more like Spark or Ampere, etc. Yeah,
it's funny with the Lumi AI art tag that I have, which it's just Lumi AI. There's an AI company that's trying to make a Lumi AI, and I'm just like, hey Boog, what if you just fill this with a bunch of the cursed ass feet pictures that you made? And he's like, oh fucking bet.
Oh Lord, amazing. But yeah, at this point, I don't know, like, because the people who are just like absolutely losing their minds on Twitter against AI they're fighting a losing battle. It's especially like getting as upset as they are at anybody who even looks at AI with anything aside from complete disdain. Like they're not getting anyone on their side that way. They're really not. And you know, they should be willing to compromise on the fact it's like, yeah, some people just want to fuck around with it for fun. I think we can all agree that again, nobody should be selling this shit, because again, you're just feeding prompts into a model or into a robot and just coming out and just printing out art like crazy. Like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for that, but you know, and obviously anybody can do that, right? If you want to buy coins for whatever like art bot that you prefer, you know, give $5 to it and it can give you like 50 different images. Yeah, just do that instead. I'll make my own fucking prompts. I don't need you to do that for me with AI.
I think the bigger issue isn't that they need, or that they I think the bigger issue is that they have to compromise. They're not going to have a choice. It's not going to be an option. If you are going to go to that degree, then all you're going to do is isolate yourself to the point that the only people you're drawing for are purists equal to your own self. And at that point, those people may not have the money to pay you.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. One second. Jonathan Smith with $5 says, hey Lumi, do they have better feats here? Is that why you've come to this channel?
No.
I only have tentacles.
Yeah, but I say, like, fucking Rod has only got tentacles and my feet are black, so.
Disgusting. Anyways. It's like
yeah, what are your problem with my black feet? What the fuck? Oh, so they were white feet. Lumi had no problem because I got some black feet.
I've seen black feet. I can understand her problem with them.
All right.
But like, with the artists, like, art is just getting so fucking expensive. I've been seeing just like a regular black and white sketches going for like $75.
Yeah, depending on like the skill of the artist.
I've been seeing this for artists who think they're hot shit when they're not.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like for like if it's an artist of considerable skill and like you can see that their skill is considerable, I can kind of get them, you know, going for a higher price.
Yeah, if it's good art, I will pay like, so I'll pay a pretty fucking penny. But at this point, I'm just gonna listen to the other content creators, Arch, that have been telling me just go to the Southeast Asians. They're cheaper and they give me high quality.
Yeah.
I had an actual animator draw me a piece of art, and it cost me $90, but it was, I mean, for him, for his style and what he did, it was worth it. And as fast as he did it, holy shit.
Just got those second class feet. No.
Go to Brazil.
I might have to make that a possible title. Second class feet might have to go in the titles.
That'd be a good one. You can also do Asta tells us to buy cheap Brazilians.
Also, Filipinos are pretty cheap as well.
Well, anywhere where the money is worth well, where the conversion rate for the money is worth less than what we have here is going to be cheaper, just kind of by default.
Yeah.
But
I
know
it's like artists are getting uppity for mediocre quality. That's for sure.
They were exposed to a very large market where people would be willing to buy their art, even though they're maybe not as good as some people. Or maybe they're not great, but they could still find themselves a little audience because there's a wide world out there, and if somebody's gonna there's somebody for everything. Everybody's gonna like something going to be liked by somebody. Let's put it that way. And so they were able to get enough people to come in, and so all of a sudden they think, oh, these people are buying my art, therefore I am fantastic, and everybody must pay me. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's hard, man, because like part of me kind of wants to be on their side because again, I like supporting artists, I really do. I wish I had more money to do so. I really don't though. And honestly, some artists are just overcharging for what they're like offering, and and some of them are just so fucking unprofessional, man. Like there's so many horror stories of people trying to get commissions and like having to wait months or years or fucking years. Or dealing with an artist like being real persnickety about some like little thing here or the other, and I think that does go both ways, right? There's also clients who act like assholes towards artists, but
but
also
okay.
Again, there was an artist a couple years ago that I wanted to commission. It was like, I got $500 here, and they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Then they canceled my commission because they figured out I worked for Arch. I'm like, okay, starve then. It's like, do you want money? No? Okay, starve. I don't care.
If you're willing to cancel someone's stuff based on the fact you don't like someone they talk to, you don't need the money that bad.
Exactly.
I think we're gonna see a direct correlation, right? Like get a fucking graph ready between quality of AI art and standards of real artists, right? Fucking commission artists on Twitter. It's like they're gonna like this one's gonna go up, this one's gonna go down at a fucking perfect constant rate. It's gonna be great.
Why is no one buying my art? Well, because I can put a prompt in an AI and get something at least approximately as good for less.
Yeah.
If not free.
Yep. Although, as more people turn to AI art, we might see prices of that start to go up in reaction. But I mean, we'll have to see
depends
how
on a
things
few
shake out
different
with
things.
A lot of mediocre artists are gonna have to start putting fries in the bag.
Yep. That is true. Like a lot of artists that are trying to charge like the same, like, man.
You'll have to keep in mind I like 3 shots of my coffee instead of 2. Yeah.
I hate to do this, right? Because who wants to shit on somebody who's like clearly somewhere in the beginning, near the beginning of their art journey, right? If this person's working hard at it every day, they're getting better. That's great and all, but it's like you gotta keep a realistic mind on what you're charging for what you're offering. You really, really do, man. And there is a certain like standard. I know, like art is art, like different styles and all that, but there's a certain eye for quality, right? And a certain like a level of refinement to an art style that people are able to clock at a glance, right? And when your shit looks like you drew it on MS Paint with your fucking finger, right? People are not gonna want to pay $50 for that. I'm sorry, man.
If it looks like I drew it, you're probably not going to make much money. That's just being upfront.
There you go. So I don't know. It's a big fucking mess right now. And it's only again, like Asmund Gold said, it's only going to get worse as AI gets better. But some artists are really going to have to start facing the music, right? The horses aren't going to cut it anymore. The Model T Ford exists now, and people are going to want to use that instead to get places quicker. So it is what it is. You guys like my MS Paint finger art? I love your art, King. I need to pay you more. I really do. For the help that you offer us, because your shit's great. That is true. King is the GOAT MS Paint. Okay.
There's so many good artists that is somehow just bring masterpieces out when they just work on their fucking phone. I don't know how they do it. It's horrifying, but awesome at the exact same time. Like, did you see that stained glass art that I got.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes, I did say it's really good. I want one.
I wanted
That's a
one, but
reasonable
I'm
price. That's
paying
reasonable
for
price.
my wedding.
$25. And
That's
and
really
then
good.
it's just, and then I asked like, okay, how much for commercial rights? I was the first person to ever ask about commercial rights. It was
Oh,
just
no.
another $25 on top, so $50 for commercial right, like in total for that and commercial rights, so I can use it for merch.
Oh hell yeah!
So it is not bad at all, and
Absolutely.
I would 100% go back to that artist for even more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a balancing act, and for some people, it's probably going to mean that they definitely can't sustain themselves with art. You know, they're going to have to be a little more realistic about this whole thing, and it is what it is. But I don't know. It's hard to talk about it because again, like I don't want to hurt no artist's feelings or anything, unless they're being dicks about it and they're leaving people on wait lists for months for commissions. Months and months and months, man. Because I've been in that situation too, man. I paid up front for some art, ended up waiting half a year for it. It might have been more than half a year, to be honest. Like, cause it's like one character.
Plus, I got it
one
eventually.
full body piece of art. Yeah, I did get it eventually, and that's great. But man, it's really hard to find out which artists are the ones that are gonna be on top of it and get it done when they say they're gonna get it done, and the ones that are gonna flounder around with whatever the fuck they're doing in life, or maybe they get distracted by Call of Duty or Marvel Rivals or whatever the fuck, right? Whatever they're spending their time on that is not completing the art that you already paid for, because they're not necessarily there's no accountability to being actually professional when you're just a freelancer online, right? I mean, obviously people can rat you out for being an asshole and not getting like essentially scamming them. But, you know, when it comes to different artists, sometimes the internet can have a really short memory. So maybe you can end up getting away with it again with someone else down the line. Yeah, and you can just keep scamming until there's a big enough spotlight on you, at which point maybe you come back with a different username and start scamming again. But who fucking knows, right? It's just, it can
That's
be
part
kind
of
of
why
hard
I'm not big on paying 100% up front. I'm happy to do half down and half when you're mostly done, but not up front.
I'll do the half and half when it's somebody I'm not familiar with, but if it's somebody I've done business with before and they've always been consistent,
if I trust you, yeah, but that's different.
Yeah. Like fucking Jack, I'd pay him up front because his art's fucking fantastic and I love the work he does. And and he's always been very consistent. Was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it done at this time, this day. I'll get it to you, and he's like, and then that time, that day, I see the art right there in my DMs. Perfect. Love that. Great shit. More artists need to be like that, especially now that AI is coming for you guys. You gotta lock in that professionalism. 100%. That's my advice to every artist on Twitter who is not doing good with making sure they're keeping a good time staple on their commissions that they offer. Lock that shit in right now.
That's because he knows you like it in the back, Asta.
Wait, what? You never pay me up front. What the fuck, Jess? You know what? You're right, Asta. I should be doing that. I should be doing that. Absolutely. Maybe
it's like a lot of artists.
I do usually pay you double what you ask me, so there is that.
Oh, there it is. That.
It's like a lot of artists forget that they want to build trust and a business relationship with others that they work with. Like with every artist that I have worked with, we ended up not being friends but acquaintances, where we yapped together like between commissions and everything, and I consistently go back to them. Like if you're familiar with the artist, I forget how to pronounce her full name, Cynical Beanicle.
Oh yeah, Cynical. I love Cynical.
YouTuber.
Yeah,
oh,
I love
she's
her.
Great.
She's great.
I love her so much. She's done quite a few things for me.
Yeah.
There's also
I met her a few times. Had her on Share the Stage once. It was good.
Oh, nice.
She's a very good singer.
Which
reminds you still need to take your turn. Lumi.
No.
Lumi.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Gotta take your turn. You already told me you'd do it, so.
I know I did.
All right.
But another artist that I love working with goes by Arcomi Kitty, who does
Kitty. I haven't heard that one.
She does a lot of your character here commissions. She did my little. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab the art for you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we've been staring at this AI Lumi art all day. Let's see some real Lumi art.
see, where is it? Where is the?
It's not that I mind staring at. This is pretty good
art?
too. Yes, quite. Very, very, very detailed. Very good. Yes.
Gee, I wonder what it is he likes about it. I can't imagine.
There you go. This is one of the
Listen,
things that
Libby sent
done.
me this of her own accord. All right.
Sure.
She did.
Listen.
Literally, you were here for it. What the fuck do you mean, sure?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, this, I did see this. It's cute. Yeah, it's adorable. That's great.
Little art.
It is cute.
It's very cute. I love it.
And then
I love it.
Stickybus. I always forget how to pronounce her name. She does absolutely gorgeous art as well. Oh, where is it? Where's the nun outfit?
Oh, you sent this one over too?
No. Yes. Oh, here she is. And then this is the nun outfit.
This is another AI piece. This is kind of fun though.
More ninja than none.
Like little ninja.
No,
this is
that's
this is the
ninja
AI
one.
piece she sent earlier. This is cute.
Yeah.
I like the little chibi one in the corner. It's cute.
That is cute.
And I just sent over the nun one.
Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. This is a very cool piece. Yeah, it gives me like near vibes with the eye covering and everything. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's like I will always support artists that I adore their art. There's multiple people that I repeatedly go back to.
Yeah, same. Like I said with Jack and his work with Ampere, he's done a few different pieces of her by now, and I just love his stuff, man. I mean, he does great art. He's working on like an animated project right now. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff there. Wait, can I find? But yeah, no, I don't know. Any final thoughts on the AI topic while I do you stall for time for me while I look for this?
Artists just need to adapt with the times. If people are going to give you AI references, but they still want to commission you for a full character reference sheet and all that, then say, hey, they're just using this as a temporary measure till they are able to get something official done. You shouldn't demonize people for not having money to spend $200 to $300 on a character design.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed.
And realistically, they're making your job easier to some degree. I mean, okay, maybe you missed out on the money to participate in that part, but you're making money somewhere.
Yeah. Hell, I've met artists that even if people go to them for a character design, they'll just be like, okay, if I only have words to work with, it's going to be an extra $75 on top
Holy
of the
shit,
$200.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Artists have been getting very uppity. That's for sure.
Yeah. So like this piece right here that Jack did of Ampere.
Nice.
Love it. Amazing. Incredible.
And it's so pretty.
Right? Jack does great work. Look at the abs. Fantastic. Mwah. Beautiful.
I always forget you're an ab man.
Yep. Sure am. Midriff in general, but abs, very, very much up there in the midriff tier list. So.
Well, they kind of appear in a midriff generally. So.
And like Jack's prices are really. I think like 55 American for something like this. It's also like
I should see if I could share the one I had made. It's really cute.
Absolutely. Do it. Yeah, we're all sharing art. Might as well get one of yours in there too.
Give me one
Just
second.
DM it over to me. I'll put it up on screen.
No.
But Jazz abs are like a multi-pack of athletic boobs. Wow. Wait.
Which email did I have that sent to? Shit.
Maybe. Bear might be onto something here. When will Ampere be on and share the stage? Oh, what you mean? When will I sing with my fucking dumbass girl voice on share the stage? I've done it before, actually. I actually have done it before. Maybe that'd be a good one for April Fools next year. Just do a share the stage with Ampere instead of Spark. That'd be funny.
I can show you this art. Since I have you've seen Pony Lumi.
Yes.
It's
Nobody's seen Pony Jazz yet, because Pony Jazz exists. That's the thing.
Oh my
So
god, that sounds hilarious.
We need to meet the goal for me to unveil the secret Pony history. The goal for the live 2D 2.0, because there's a whole history I can go down. There's several characters that I've created for that shit. So I can reveal the truth to y'all, but yeah, pay a little more first. Yeah, pay a little more first. But anyway, who sent me whatever? Roddy sent me something.
Lumi just sent you something. I'm still looking. I'm trying to remember where I.
Oh yeah, you said. Yeah, I saw this on the other day on Twitter. It's super cute.
Actually, I think I downloaded it too.
I love Pony Lumi. She's so cute.
That's very
That'd be
cute.
faster.
Love that. That's great. Yeah. So we'll see how the battlegrounds shape up on the whole AI thing going forward, but for the time being, it's a bit of a clown show. I mean, that's Twitter in general, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Let me just put that on desktop for right now.
And while Rod is trying to find her thing, another fun little story here. So, the Texas Showdown, which is a fighting game competition, of course, one of the players brought a special coach in to help him out, and the coach occupied a spot in his backpack. And here's said coach.
Bracket as well. Oh my God, the Shibu!
This is right now an unfair advantage because we got one coach on
He
site.
played with the
Yeah,
dog in his
Another
backpack.
coach on smell data.
Oh man.
There you
Okay,
go.
so that's my homie.
Oh,
I got
crap.
a Jet. He plays Leroy, and that's also Danny Boy, who plays King still.
It's
Or
amazing. But the thing I found especially funny about this is that one Tekken creator, Katsuhiro Harada, saw this, and he's like, coaching by Shiba Inu, I'll add it to the customization items in the game. Harada saw this shit, and he's gonna put it in Tekken. You're gonna get your dog backpack for your characters. It's fucking great. I pay money for that DLC pack, man. I want the Shiba backpack for sure. That's so good. It's so fucking incredible. Of course, he rocks a sleeveless shirt. Yeah, man. Why not? Dude's been working on his arms. He's got to show off the guns.
All right,
Clearly.
I put it in the one DM.
Absolutely. Yeah, I try to mix in a few little cute little side stories like this, just so we're not going over the deep stuff constantly. But let me see. When you that's great. Let's see. Yeah.
I love that.
You want it when?
And that was by let me get his name because he's really he used to animate for Nickelodeon.
Really?
Which is
Okay.
part of why I didn't mind so much giving him $90.
Oh. Fair enough.
And that was his high price for things. John Fountain is his name,
John
Fountain
Fountain.
Cartoon.
What do you work on?
He
Is this
worked on Fairly Odd Parents,
Okay.
and a bunch of other stuff. If you look at his Twitter, he's got a lot of stuff that he's done, and he's really, like I said, that was his expensive version of a cartoon thing, and that I thought it looked really cute.
Oh yeah, this
It is
great.
very cute.
It's very nice. I love it. I really do. It's good stuff. But yeah, so dog backpack coming to Tekken. I'm super down. Definitely buying it. If it costs money, I'm paying for it. I need to get back to Tekken anyway. I've not played any fighting games actually in quite a while. You guys don't really go for fighting games, do you? Either of you?
I don't play
I
fighting
like
games.
them, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't like doing a whole lot.
And what's like your favorite one, Rada? Out of curiosity.
I think Mortal Kombat was probably my favorite one.
God damn it. Fucking NetherRealm. Oh my god. Had to be Mortal Kombat. Though I bet that's probably the one
From the
Louis would
80s.
like too, with all the gore. Yeah. Louis loves
It
that
had to
gore
be the
porn,
original.
so. Okay, so not the newer stuff. You're not a huge fan.
Yeah,
That's
not
fair.
a big. I played the what was it, 10 or whatever in the world it was that came out with the or on the PlayStation 5.
Where they started doing like the crazy ass guest characters like Jason Voorhees and shit.
Yeah, like that. And yeah, I just not a big fan. I preferred the old one.
Fair enough. And Lumi's just not into fighting games at all.
Nah.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't like having to memorize button sequences.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're supposed to memorize them? I just wailed wildly at the buttons.
That's true. And you know, Louis, they do make games with auto combos these days. So, you know, that's also
Auto comboing is for babies and bitches.
And yet you also don't want to learn how to do real combos.
Exactly.
So there's
Which is why I don't play them.
yeah, fair enough. At least you're
I
sticking
will
to your guns on
criticize
that
people
one.
who do auto combos because they're just little cheaters.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because like usually when games have auto combos, there's still like a higher skill ceiling than just pressing the one button and mashing it out, right? Because you can be that guy, you can mash out the button, but you're probably gonna get your ass absolutely handed to you by the guy who actually knows combos within that game that does have auto combos, like say fucking Fighter Z, right? Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Like that game has auto combos, but you will get fucking rocked if you go into online matches doing nothing but auto combos. You'll get absolutely dusted, and it won't even close. Not even close.
Yeah.
So,
Which is why they're baby bitches.
yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like maybe I could try and teach you something in a fighting game one of these days. I think it'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. You and me. I mean, just doing a little fighting game practice. Like, do you own any fighting games at all? Like, I know,
Nope.
I guess if you don't play it, okay.
I just
You know what?
watch
You know
this
what? When
man
the
play
league-
fighting games.
When the League fighting game comes out, I want you to play it with me a little bit, just for funsies. Yeah,
The what
just
fighting
funsies.
game?
The League of Legends fighting game. 2XKO, I
Ew.
think they're calling it. What? It's free.
I
It's a
don't
free fighting
subject
game.
myself to League of Legends, and that's fucking
Listen,
free.
no, listen. Here's
I've
the-
never
here's-
even
here's
watched Arcane because I refuse to.
Here's the thing about League, though, Lumi, is that
No,
everything about League is great except for League of Legends, right? The League of
That's
Legends
nice.
itself is garbage. I'll give you that. But all the other games and the show is good. And I played the beta for 2XKO. That game is really good. Feels amazing. Fantastic.
at this point, it's a matter of principle. At this point, for not interacting with anything League of Legends.
Lumi is
She
based
would
for
like to
Stan
keep
Lumi.
her
Okay,
League of
well,
Legends
Pat-
virginity.
Chad's apparently with you on this one, so I guess I should probably just give up. Only fighting game I will play is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Auto combos. There you go, KJ. And of course, KJ doesn't really know how to do anything except for auto combos, but I do, which is why KJ got his shit ruined when he fought me in Cross Tag. So, yeah, there you go. Case in point. Let me see. I think I got a couple more actual stories here. Obviously, we got to talk about this one because that's on the fucking thumbnail. But let's do this one first because I found this pretty interesting. So, have you guys been keeping up with the SAG-AFTRA stuff going on with Hoyo?
A little.
Every
Apparently-
English VA needs to be taken out of whatever Hoyoverse game exists because they're all pieces of shit.
I mean, so wait. Okay, you know what? Before I get into like the proper story, let me give me the drama. What's been going on with the drama side of this? Like just the person to person shit.
A character, I don't know which one because I don't play gambling games.
Hmm.
Apparently got replaced with
yes, this I heard about.
English VA that was based out of Japan, so not part of the union. Don't forget, guys, unions suck. They're basically worthless. They're leeching off of you for money. Anyways,
You are now one of my 5 favorite people.
yay!
I told you two were gonna get along.
A total union death, honestly. It's like unions are not where I live, so I will never
Straight to the sun.
subject myself to them.
Mm.
But anyways, all of the union voice actors were starting to dogpile this other VA that's based out of Japan because they were like, oh, you know, they're betraying us because they're not part of the strikes. And it's like, yeah, they're not part of your goddamn union, you fucking retards.
Literally not part of your club. Fuck off.
There
And
you
so
go.
all of these VAs are just like dogpiling him, just throwing absolute fucking shade. And now they're trying to make themselves seem like the victims because they're getting clapback against it.
Yeah.
Oh no, we attacked somebody and the people started attacking us back. Oh.
And now they're trying to get Hoyoverse to have their games to join the union. And now the Chinese players are like, no, just get rid of all the English voice actors.
I never
Yeah.
thought I'd agree with the Chinese, but here I am.
I mean, we
I
agree with the
agree with
Chinese
the
more and more
Chinese.
these days. That's the thing.
This
Yeah.
is scary.
As the son of a former union man, fuck the unions.
Fucking
We're those
commies.
pieces of shit that do nothing for the actual good workers. Union guarantees even non-union members fair prices. Apparently, to join the union, there's a fee. Yeah, so we'll get into that. So here's the thing, right? I found this really funny because, like, when I first became cognizant of the concept of unions, it was when I was still, it was during my first warehouse job. I was still working for fucking Ross Dress for Less at the time, and their warehouses, and they had like this whole thing, this like little employee intro like seminar thing you had to sit through, and part of that was like this little video about unions and how you should not join them, and how they're gonna take all your info and have access to it and be able to do, and you like and they can decide things on your behalf and you don't get a choice anymore and all that shit, right? And at the time I was like, man, you just like a corporation to try and get me to not be a part of a union where I'd be able to, you know, band together against them, etc. And so yeah, I was a little more lefty at this point in time. This was like a decade ago. But yeah, and it's like, as I kind of went through the years and I saw more and more of like what unions got up to, it was like, okay, I'm kind of understanding now that maybe Ross was trying to look out for me on this one, like genuinely, because holy shit, some of the union shit is like kind of really out there, man. Like, so like this being one of those situations, right? Because let's see what NRSQ says. This is the SAG-AFTRA like official Twitch page. We'll make it easy for you. Here's a link to our interactive video game media agreements. Let's talk soon. So this is from somebody I guess that person blocked me. Well, never mind.
Oh no, they privated their account because they were
getting shit on.
They were getting clapped back.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was basically somebody like shitting on Hoyo for not wanting to, you know, go along with SAG-AFTRA. But like looking at the details, and they got fucking community noted about like the whole thing, and this is apparently what was actually going on here. This agreement has severe limitations on how MiHoYo can work with non-union voice actors, because the whole thing about this was supposed to be like AI voice protections, right? Like that was the cover story for this whole thing. Apparently, including a lifetime time limit for the voice actor, and eventually forcing the voice actor to either join the union, which has large entry costs and fees, or stop working on the project. So that seems a little monopolistic. Is that the right word here?
I mean, it's a good word for it, but realistically, all they're doing is they're taking an individual's choice away from them to be able to work without the union, which has always been one of my biggest issues with a union. Is if I don't want to be part of the union, if I don't want to get the union benefits, I should totally be allowed to go in there and not have to deal with the fucking union, not have to pay them a portion of my paycheck, because fuck you. I already do it to the government. I don't want to do it to some other secondary government that's pretending to protect me while they're sitting on their ass doing nothing but steal my goddamn money. So
I mean, have you seen some of the houses that these union leads have? Like
oh my
literal
God.
fucking mansions.
Yeah, they get so much money, and then they, to top it off, they make political donations on your behalf with your money that they've then stolen from you, and it's generally going to the people who really aren't helping you out.
It sucks, right? Because like the initial idea of a union I could get behind, right? It's like, you know, because some companies will fuck over their employees. Like we've seen it happen. It does happen. So having some sort of like, you know, employee organization that can kind of fight against the power of that company that employs them, so that they're not, you know, taking advantage of them, that does seem like a good thing on its face, right? That seems like having these two powers that keep each other in check. It sounds good. But then, like, every time it seems to happen in practice, this, right?
And that's what happens when you put humans together in a collective. They tend to fuck things up. But
hey, not the close
am I wrong?
Though. The close collective.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys aren't really that collective. You're not. You're collective, but you're not collective. It's like you guys let me hang out and I don't say shit. So there's that.
Fair enough.
But it's there are rare cases. I will say, I will give a carve out for, there are some cases where unions have helped people, where they have done positive things for the people working for them. The problem comes, as with anything else, when it grows too large, people realize that, hey, I have all this power, I can use it for myself. And that's where you start to run into issues, and that's currently where we are in terms of this cycle of life, realistically, is that they've grown to this point where they realize they have this power. The people who are paying the money don't pay that much attention. So they're going to use it to their own benefit. And then they have the people who do kind of pay attention, brainwashed enough to think that, hey, these people are working for me. They're doing what I want them to do because they're stupid, but whatever. And yeah, I forgot where I was going.
No, I think that was pretty good. I think that was solid rant.
Yes.
Solid rant. And there you go, the little cap right on there. Thank you, Louie. You're a syndicate? Yeah. I don't know what actually defines a syndicate.
I don't know.
Isn't that like more like a professional like business type thing?
Wait.
Wait.
Because you could be a crime syndicate.
Could we be a
Also-
Zaibatsu? I want to be a Zaibatsu. The close
I need a
collective
definition.
Zaibatsu would be fucking. I don't actually know. It's like a Japanese business. I think maybe it's just a Japanese word for syndicate for all I fucking know. But I got it from Tekken because of the fucking Mishima Zaibatsu. So I want to be a Zaibatsu because it sounds cool.
And who said fighting games don't teach you anything?
Yeah, it sounds cool, so I want to be that. That's my whole logic behind it.
But it's like at this point, with how uppity some English VAs are and are trying to force games into their unions, a total English VA death. I don't care.
I'm 100% behind AI for these kinds of things.
I mean, specifically Monica Rial or whatever the fuck her name is. I hope she gets completely replaced with AI. She's a fucking bitch.
Yes.
Who is she? Who?
She's the one that was going after Vic Mignogna during his whole thing.
Okay.
She's the one that threw him under the fucking bus.
Yeah. That'll do it.
So yeah, I hope she gets replaced with AI and she doesn't reprise her role in the new season of Panty and Stocking.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing now. Man, should I put that in the docket? No, because we don't know about that.
Man,
although I guess the
I have
new
no idea what you're
fucking
talking
the Twink Angels are new, so there's that.
the new Twink Angels, I've been seeing so much porn of them together. It's been
Of
beautiful.
course
Throw
you have.
cons have been winning. The Fujoshis are eating good this year.
Oh no.
I have no idea what we're talking about suddenly.
Are you familiar with Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, the anime?
Nope.
Like,
Oh,
Really?
you were giving Jazz shit about not watching Cowboy Bebop.
I didn't say shit because I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, so I didn't say anything, I promise. That would've been
You
the
gotta
chat
watch
giving a
Panty
shit.
and Stocking. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm really worried because, like, again, we live in like the watered down era, and Panty and Stocking was like one of the craziest fucking animes that just did not give anything even remotely resembling a shit, right? Like, especially
I don't know. They
Garter
might
Belt,
give
right?
us
Like, is
brothers
Garter Belt's-
kissing.
Considering like how like damning the accusation of pedophile is at this point, like is Garter Belt still gonna be what he was in the original anime? Because that one, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna get to keep his controversial nature.
All I know is that Briefs is not his butt is not gonna be safe around those angels.
The twink ones? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Bear was giving me shit. That's not, yeah. It wasn't Rod, it was Bear.
I know. I keep my mouth shut when I haven't done something. When I'm not going to accuse someone of something I haven't even done. Are you kidding me?
You know what? That's fair.
Fair enough. Not a hypocrite. There you go.
trying to
but it's
be.
like
Put it on a hat.
it's like the one thing that I'm wondering is, are they going to change the ending of season 1 since they actually did season 2?
You know, that's a good point. Because, like, the end of season 1 was just so out of pocket, out of nowhere, out of left field. Like, where the fuck do you even go with that? Right?
Yeah. So unless they completely retcon it, I don't fucking know. Unless maybe that's why the Twink Angels show up. And I don't know.
Because I would say that there were some episodes in Panty and Stocking where like crazy shit happened, and then we went to the next episode and it's like none of it happened, right? The one where they both turned into Transformers, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
we went to the next episode, like none of that shit happened at all, right?
Yeah. But that was
And
like that was the season finale. Like shit,
Yeah,
actually is actually mattering there.
Yeah, like they were actually going with like a bit of a storyline with those last few episodes, right? And then
Yeah.
the end is just this out of nowhere bullshit, and it's like, nah. Now, are we really going to go forward with that as the plot, or is there going to be a plot, or are we going to go back to being episodic like the show was before? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, but I wonder if we're gonna get Devil Brothers since we have Scanty and Nisox. I wonder if we're gonna get the male versions of them.
Maybe. We shall see. I know the internet would
so
appreciate
funny.
it, so.
It's so fucking funny that the Twink Angels are named polyurethane and polyethylene. Yeah,
Oh God, that's cute.
the Poly Brothers. It's great.
Man, very many layers to that one. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could just say they're named after condom materials,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's beautiful, and I love that for them.
Why not? At least they're practicing safe sodomy, incest.
But I wonder, like, what part of their clothing or what they're going to be using for their weapons, because we didn't get to see that.
Because they put out an actual clip, right? Wasn't it them doing the transformation dance or whatever?
No, it's not the full transformation. It's just a little sneaky peeky, and I'm like, I want to see more.
Well, it's coming. You
I know, July.
Bless your little Fujo heart. It's coming. You'll get
I
what
am
you want.
eating well this year. July. There's so many shows coming out in July. The Panty and Stocking season 2, the second season of the Seventh Prince, the little Shota anime.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
There's a new season of Black Butler coming out. Oh, I'm eating good this year.
God, it's a big conflict with me watching that Seventh Prince one, because like
it's good. It's not just the Shota anime.
Yeah, it's like I'm not here for the Shota stuff. There are also several
Shota's
characters
just
with
a
like
bonus.
massive tits. There's like several really hot female characters in there too, so it's like,
Yes.
yeah, I could suffer the Shota for that, just to some
The
extent.
Shota is adorable. He's not insufferable. He is adorable.
I'm not saying he's like a bad character or anything, but like just the very concept of Shota, it's not my thing, Louie. It's really not.
He's just a little dude. He's just like, he was reborn with all of his knowledge and memories.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
So it's okay.
Typical isekai.
Again, yes, but it's like he was killed, and he was just reborn. He wasn't like it was. It's in the same world.
It's in the same world.
Oh,
okay.
It was more of an actual reincarnation.
Yes, it's an actual reincarnation
technically
anime.
Isekai. Gotcha.
Yeah, because he knows what he's doing. He's just leaving off with his knowledge, and he's just starting in a younger body.
Fair.
God, I wish I could do that sometimes.
Oh, I know. I know. You just focus on the women with the large tits. It's okay.
There you go. No, you don't get it, Lumi. When Rada says that, she really means it. She's like in her early 40s, so.
Oh, she doesn't sound that old. I thought she was in like her early 30s.
Oh, thanks.
True. I thought that too, honestly, when we first got her on the show. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? You're in your 40s? How? Yeah,
well, that's how time works. I was born and it kind of passed that way. And here we are.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, stupid question. I'll admit. Stupid question. You know what else is stupid? The fact that John Boyega is back in the news for some stupid shit he said.
God.
Who wants to talk about good old John Boyega? Hang on, let me get
I completely forgot about him. I was like, who's John Boyega again? And I'm like, oh, right, that one.
Then they reminded us, and we're like, oh, fuck.
Here we go.
I'm gonna quick grab a drink. So you could keep reading because I don't care about what this man says, but I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
Okay. So, John Boyega says that Star Wars is so white that a black person existing in it is a big deal. Toxic fans are okay with us playing the friend, but we can't touch their heroes. Mace Windu and Lando Calrissian. But we'll ignore those guys, I guess. They don't count. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the full interview here. Let's see what he has to say, because it sounds quite riveting. Riveting.
Oh, yay. Yay.
So John Boyega called out Star Wars for being so white during an interview as part of the new Apple TV Plus original documentary, #1 on the call sheet, Black Leading Men in Hollywood.
Oh, this sounds fascinating. Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Got a whole fucking documentary about his grievances, huh? Oh yeah, black people really getting sidelined when they got a whole fucking documentary letting them complain about bullshit all day. Like, shit. I don't get a fucking documentary for having to, like, I don't get to complain about having to wake up at like 5 in the fucking morning on the weekends to go to work. Where's my fucking documentary? Huh? Come on.
Documentary of an
deserve
angry
one.
black man?
Yeah, who has to wake up early and sucks on the weekends,
Who the
man.
fuck wants to get up that early ever? I mean,
Ever.
goddamn.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, putting my grievances aside for a moment, Boyega debuted as Finn in Star Wars The Force Awakens and reprised the character in The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. His role in the sequel trilogy led to online harassment from racist and toxic Star Wars fans, upset with a black actor playing a lead hero in the space franchise. Now, see, that's not exactly how I remember it from the people that I heard talking about this, even the people who are usually on like the anti-woke side of things, right? It wasn't the fact that John Boyega was black. It was the fact that his character fucking sucked and didn't actually get to do anything.
Yep.
That was because everybody like saw him holding the fucking lightsaber in the first movie and they thought, oh cool, he's gonna be a Jedi or something. Stormtrooper that becomes a Jedi? That's fucking sick. That's a cool concept. And then no, he gets a slash across the back and then he's down for pretty much the rest of the series, to be honest. Like he didn't get to do anything.
Sidelined for a woman, a white woman.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, in the second movie, he almost got to, blaze the glory, but then he didn't get to do that. And he got kissed by another extremely unpopular character that no one liked. And then the third movie, he got to ride a horse across a spaceship for some reason. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck, man. And he almost had a romance with Rey, but then everybody was like Reylo, so they said no more Finn and Rey. Now we got to do Reylo because that's what the Tumblr refugee Twitterites want, right? So.
Oh god, I hate those people.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, do you guys want to hear something absolutely horrifying?
Yes.
By all means.
2025 is already 25% over.
Shit.
I get married in just over 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's pretty scary too.
Right?
But I'm happy.
Who would marry
for
me?
you, though. Yeah, sheep
I'm
would.
thrilled.
Sheepsidian would do it.
Yes, apparently. He's
Yes.
the lucky sacrifice. I mean, man.
I am truly happy for you both. Just realized Finn got the true absolute modern mad treatment.
Yep.
Modern mad
Man.
Oh, modern man treatment. Yes, absolutely. Jazz's twin from what the one episode taught me. Oh lord. Oh yeah, Sheepsidian, yeah. Man wasn't even the first black character in Star Wars. The narcissism is off the charts. Yep. Yeah, and it's like we also got a whole fucking terrible TV show with a black female lead who's apparently an even more oppressed class, right? As we know, black woman ranks higher on the oppression tier list than black man. So
Well, yeah, black men are the straight white men of black people.
yeah, and she got not only one lead role but 2 fucking lead roles technically because she was twins. And she played both of them, so she got 2 fucking lead roles in a Star Wars production, right? So what the fuck are you talking about, man?
He's bad at both of them. Oh wait, sorry.
Yes, terrible at both of them. Awful. God damn, that show was the worst show I've ever seen. God damn it. Did Arch make you watch that one? Because I know he watched it for content. But did he make you watch that too?
I got to escape that fate, but
Yeah,
I
okay.
heard that the lesbian space witches couldn't count over
One.
2.
Two.
Two. No, the power
Oh.
of 1, the power is 2. Yeah, they couldn't count after
Power
2.
of many. Yeah, exactly.
I tried to forget that part.
It's like how can you make lesbian space witches not hot but boring? Lesbian space witches is what this like hearing about it made me think of
I guess I'll tell
funny
you
enough the Rugrats. So when the grandpa was showing the babies his VHS of the of the lesbian space porn that he was gonna watch, but you know, it wasn't framed as porn for us. It was just like fucking, what was it called? Hold on, let's see.
I tell you what, man.
Lonely Space Vixens. That's what it was called.
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
And I'm like, the Rugrats made it more interesting.
I'm telling you, man, they gotta dress them up like some of those female sis from the comics, right? I got that one red bitch. I forget her name, but like, they dressed up like that. That show would have been much more enjoyable. I'll tell you that right now. Right now.
NDA, Lesbian Space Witches, literally has 3 of my top 5 Pornhub search words.
and yet, it was the worst shit you could have ever possibly watched, man. So bad. So fucking terrible. Like, how to succinctly describe The Acolyte, since Lumi didn't actually watch it. It is a show.
You just say it's bad. It's slop.
It is a show
Also, here you go.
where every character is an idiot making the stupidest choice they could possibly make in the dumbest moment. That's the entire show.
Yeah.
That's that. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing, as best as I can possibly explain it. But yeah, putting all that aside, you know, black leads and all that, not good enough, clearly. Because it wasn't Boyega himself. Like, some of these people are just actually just self-serving, right? Like, they can turn a blind eye to all the other black actors that got their breaks and, you know, got their big deals and all that shit. But if it didn't happen to them specifically, well, it's still racist then, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, I'm getting back to this. Let me tell you, Star Wars always had the vibe of being in the most whitest elite space. It's a franchise that's so white that a black person existing in it was something. Boyega said in the documentary, you can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and had Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, we did. They were major characters. Fan favorites, as a matter of fact. Most people love those fucking characters, both of them, quite a bit. You know, and then they fucked up Lando in the Solo movie, but, you know, made him a weird fucking robo, like, cuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but...
you know, honestly, I haven't watched anything Star Wars since Episode 3.
Yeah, I think like in Solo, they had Lando, like young Lando, but they gave him like a weird like robotic feminist girlfriend or something. Like, she's a robot and also a feminist and like a revolutionary, and then he like cries when she gets blasted or some shit. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's really bizarre.
Sounds gay.
And she also like wears the pants in that relationship throughout the movie, so it's not. It's just strange. It's just so fucking strange. There's an entire fan films about Mace surviving Episode 3. Exactly. Yeah. It's like telling me how many cookie chips are in a cookie dough. It's like they just scattered that in there, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure they brought in Sam L because, you know, he's a great actor, or at least was a great actor back then. And he did a fantastic job as Mace Windu. And, you know, same with fucking. God damn it, what's his actual? I forget the actor's actual. No.
Oh.
Billy D. Williams, right?
Oh yeah, he was the original.
Yeah, Lando. Yeah. Yeah, they're both fantastic actors. They did great jobs, and people love their characters for it. And it's like, yeah. They plugged her into the fucking Millennium Falcon's computer system, making the stupid robot the reason they complete the Kessel Run. Yeah.
Lame.
Oh god. Awful.
Glad I didn't see that. Holy shit.
It's just shit like this, man. I just can't with this guy. There's always got to be some little thing here that he like. The only reason he's actually upset because he was a leading character in a major trilogy of Star Wars movies. The reason he's upset is because people didn't like that fucking trilogy of movies because they were terrible, and his part in them was garbage, right? Like, and that's not necessarily his fault, right? That's a really cool concept. Like, Arch kind of went on this already, right? Arch did his video on this whole thing, and he went off on this project. But it's a point that bears repeating. The concept of a fucking a stormtrooper that goes rogue and becomes one of the rebels, like, that's an amazing concept, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do with that. You know, him grappling with his stormtrooper past and like his indoctrination that he went through and all the brainwashing and all that shit, right? Because obviously they're the Empire, they're evil, they would be doing all that. These are soldiers that they raise up from children, that they just take from different planets and whatnot. There's a lot you can work with there with like psychological shit, but you didn't really get any of that out of Finn. We didn't get the Black Jedi that they thought he was going to be when he was holding the fucking lightsaber. We didn't get any of the promise that Finn was supposed to have. We didn't get a romance with Rey. None of that. None of it. Just fucking put all of it on the back burner for Reylo and Rey herself, you know, being the one fucking super character that can do everything and doesn't really need anyone's help at any given point, except for the one fight with Reylo, you know, when Kylo decides to help out. You know, that's kind of it. Yep. Yeah, Rey Palpatine, just not Skywalker. God, I almost like just screamed out loud in the theater when she said, because I saw it coming, right? I knew she was gonna say it when I went and saw that movie in theaters, because I did see it when it first came out, and the setup was so fucking obvious, because like that one old bitch just walks up, and is like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Rey," and she's like, "Rey who?" I was like, "Don't you fucking dare!
Don't you say it.
Fucking say!" And then she says it, and I'm like, "God, fucking damn it!" So terrible. It's so awful.
So many angry men in theaters at that moment.
Oh, so bad. There's so much potential for a good story if only Rey had not been a character. Yeah, just not even ever in there, man.
I mean, that's so true, though. I mean, how sad is it that the movies, the best way you could improve them would be to take out the person who became central to them?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
though. Oh, go ahead.
They could have just used the books. The books are there, but then they decided to decanonize the books.
Except for the parts
but still use a lot of the ideas from the books, ironically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Kyber crystal bleeding shit that they put in the Acolyte, which was done way worse than it was in the actual comics it came from, right? Because it was just some limp ass, like, oh, it just changes color when she gets angry and touches the crystal directly.
She hulks out.
Even though it's like, oh god, oh, the Acolyte. Oh, I could go off all in the fucking night. But give me just this one. I swear to God, I'll stop after this. But the bit where the fucking crystal is sticking out of the saber because it gets knocked against a rock, and somehow the saber still fucking works, but her hand can touch it because the crystal is sticking out of the casing. But the lightsaber still works, and it doesn't somehow just explode. How the fuck? That is not how lightsabers should work in any capacity, man. I get it. Magic space wizards and shit. But if the crystal that powers the lightsaber is halfway sticking out of the fucking thing, then it should still work like a normal ass lightsaber. That doesn't make fucking sense. What the hell? Like,
You feel better now?
Okay. Yes, a little. Not really, but
okay.
But anyway, the thing about like Finn is that the character that they actually put in the movies, he could have also just not been there at all. And it really wouldn't have changed all that much about how events played out, right? He could have just been another like he could have been a stormtrooper still. Except for the rebels. Like the rebels are basically stormtroopers on their own, right? Most of them are faceless, most of them don't have names, they're just there to be cannon fodder pretty much. And like he essentially became one of them in the big finale, right? He's just charging in on the weird fucking space horses while they're fighting star destroyers with fucking horses. I don't understand, but he's just in the charge with the rest of the rebels. Yeah, like he's at the front of the charge, but good for him, I guess. But like, still not really significant. Yeah, pretty much. Meanwhile, like the actual final battle between Rey and Palpatine and Kylo is happening like under their on the planet's surface or whatever, and like he's got nothing to do with that, which is like the actual important bit. So, like, who even gives a shit? I mean, I don't know. So to a point, I can understand his frustration, but he is directing it in the again, this is kind of bitching at the fans. When this was Disney's the ones that fucked him over. And at every single turn, they fucked him over, man. The directors fucked him over. The producers fucked him over. The goddamn poster for China fucked him over. When like they basically like minimized him as much as possible so the Chinese wouldn't get upset that there's a black dude on the poster, right? Like, man, how are you not getting shitty with Disney? Why is Disney not the target of your ire in this moment? They really should be.
Well, for one, they sign his checks.
Yeah, well. Well, pardon me for thinking an actor would have a spine or any sort of actual fucking principles
cute.
on this matter, right? Well,
have you? Do you know who Clifton B. Duncan is?
No.
He is a stage actor from New York. I mean, he's a fantastic actor. He's got an amazing voice. But he lost basically all of his roles during the COVID period because he refused to get the shot. And understandably, the man is extremely bitter because he had a fantastic career before that, and after that happened, he can't get anybody calling back. Couldn't really get anybody to work with him. So now he's struck out to do a one-man show. He raised over $200,000 to create a one-man show based on the life of Thomas Sowell, which is amazing.
Let's go.
But
that sounds awesome. I would love to go see that. Thomas Sowell
I think it'll be amazing when it comes out because he, like I said, he is an amazing actor, but he's black. Obviously, because if you're going to be Thomas Sowell, it really works better if you're black. But he has a lot to say about specifically this kind of stuff and the type of actors that are in Hollywood and how black actors portray themselves to audiences, especially now, and how they always use racism and this entire list of amazing actors from the past who broke through these sorts of things. And yeah, it's just... He's a really good person to look at when it comes to these kinds of things, what he has to say, because he's got a lot of the background stuff on it.
And it sounds like he stood on business and he stuck to his guns. If he was willing to like essentially torch his career in Hollywood just to, not fucking take the shot, right?
Well, his was on Broadway, but yeah, same thing.
Well, Broadway, etc. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, I mean, respect it. I got nothing but respect for it.
And but he's fantastic. So he has a lot to say. Like when Anthony Mackie, is that the guy who plays
Captain America,
Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon, that's the one.
When he was coming out and saying all that stuff of like around the time that New World Order or whatever in the world it was called, Brave New World or whatever the fuck it is,
that's one. Yeah,
came out, he had a lot to say about that too. So he's just someone to look at when these things come out, because he knows what the background is.
I might have to go find his Twitter and give him a follow or whatever he's got, because then man, I'm interested.
Yeah, he's got Twitter.
This guy sounds cool. Okay, I will look into him. I mean, like DM me the name again just so I can go find him.
I will do that.
I'll probably forget.
Just a second.
Right, but anyway, back to the Boyega Bitch Fest for a bit. Let me see. Where were we at? Oh no, wait, I think that. Oh wait, no, that's not good. Again. They're okay with us playing the best friend, but once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, this motherfucker. It's like, oh my god, it's just a bit too much. They're pandering, the actor added, while also acknowledging that being cast in the franchise was a fundamental moment in his career.
What has he done since then?
I don't fucking know. I haven't seen the guy since then. You know what? Hang on. Let's Google. Let's Google the John Boyega. What is it?
IMDb?
Yeah.
DB.
That's what I said.
You said DD.
I said DB.
Sounded like DD to me.
You know what? You know what, Rada? Do you want to do this now? In front of everybody?
Yes. That's why I'm doing it now.
In front of the children, Rada? Really?
Yes.
Oh, who's in Woman King? Oh God, that's
oh God,
that's
seriously?
Depressing.
Ooh.
Holy shit! Hang on. Well, that's what someone in chat says. I'm bringing up the thing here.
Huh. Okay, I was scrolling through Twitter. It looks like the actor Val Kilmer just passed away as of like 10 minutes ago.
Oh. Wait.
Seriously?
He just passed away. Like it was announced 20 minutes ago.
Holy shit! Well, there goes one of my childhood favorites.
I'm trying to remember what I've seen him because
he was only 65 years old.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah. He was cool. He was in Top Gun.
Yep, he was in Top Gun. He was one of the Batmans. He had this really cool spy movie that was hilarious. He was in The Isle of Dr. Monroe. He did a bunch of shit. He was in The Saint, which is a really good movie if you haven't seen it.
I mean, I might have to. There's so many movies I need to catch up on. Also, real quick, Jonathan Smith, $5 USD for Lumi, bad feet art, and a bunch of symbols. I don't know what that.
No.
I don't know what those symbols are, but does it mean something? Is it an inside joke? What does it mean, Lumi? Decipher
I have
it
no
for
idea.
me. Oh,
I don't know. Half the time, the inside jokes don't even involve me. I'm just the subject around them.
Fair enough.
She's outside of the inside jokes.
I'm your Huckleberry. He played Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Did he play Doc Holliday? Oh, you're right. He did play Doc Holliday, which is actually one of my a fantastic role. If you haven't seen Tombstone, you should.
Meanwhile, Joan Boyega is known for Star Wars, obviously. Attack the Block.
What?
Apparently he was in Pacific Rim Uprising, which I hear was a bad sequel. I'd actually see that one, but I've heard it's not great.
No.
Credits. Hang on. Here we got the full list. Yeah, he was in The Woman King. King Gezo. They cloned Tyrone. That's a name for a movie. Also, $2 from Jonathan Smith again. ASCII failed me.
ASCII. He was trying to make a picture with symbols.
Oh. Whoops. Sorry, Jonathan. Oh, I don't know, because maybe it came out better on the actual YouTube side, because I'm looking at Restream. Does the picture actually show?
No, it doesn't look any better on YouTube side.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Pacific Rim 2 was full of China pandering slop. Oh, damn. Well, there you go. Breaking, Naked Singularity, Tomorrow's Monsters, Small Axe, Watership Down, Star Wars Forces of Destiny. It's like an animated thing. There's a movie just called Detroit he was in, apparently. Wojciech, The Circle. Apparently he was in the Lego Star Wars video game, the Force Awakens one, so there's that. And Disney Infinity 3. He's been in a few video games, I guess. Major Lazer, Live Another Day, Imperial Dreams, The Whale, Half of a Yellow Sun.
Oh yeah, Jazz.
Okay, yeah, I've never heard of any of this shit. What's up?
Did you see that Coyote versus Acme was bought by Catch Up Entertainment? So
Yes.
Yeah, so we might actually get it.
Year?
Hey, yeah, I'm excited. I want to see that. It sounds really interesting. That's an interesting concept.
I wanted to see the day the Earth blew up, but as soon as we were gonna go see it in theaters, it was gone. I'm like, no.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just surprised
it was the same for me.
I'm surprised WB let the Acme thing go. Coyote versus Acme.
I mean, they were
weren't gonna
selling it
use
for
anything
$50
for it.
million.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's a high price, but I'm just surprised they let it go at all, because WB is known for being pretty stingy. Their IPs, at least as far as I know, and I've seen.
I mean, they're actively selling Looney Tunes as well.
Oh, are they? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this be in a bit of a bad way after all those failures.
Oh, they're really bad off.
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, right. I
Sad.
forgot he was in Willow too. There were so many great movies he was in. That's depressing.
He was in The Whale, apparently.
No.
I heard good things about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, sorry. I got
what's his name?
distracted by Val
John
Kilmer
Boyega.
for a second.
No, you're good. WB is hemorrhaging money.
Way better actor.
Yeah, WB movies aren't really doing great these days. Unfortunate. But yeah, I'm look forward to that Coyote versus Acme thing though. Such a fun concept. I'm surprised they never did like an actual a cartoon movie about that, right? Because like the Coyote's been getting fucked over by Acme products for literal decades now, and now he wants to sue about it. Like, I don't know. It feels like somebody would have thought that up way sooner than now. But I mean, technically speaking, the movie's been in production since when? Like 20.
I mean, they probably did think it up
17,
sooner.
18.
They just weren't willing to spend the money to film it until recently, and then they were not willing to release it because they're dumb or some shit. I don't know.
They still
Are they about
could
to
have released it sooner, or even came up with the concept sooner, especially with how good Who Framed Roger Rabbit was.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
And it wouldn't even be their first time making like a live action Looney Tunes mix thing, right? Because you got Space Jam, you got Looney Tunes Back in Action, Space Jam 2, I guess.
I ignore
So
Space
Jam
Jam.
Choose was
That movie
awful.
doesn't exist.
Everyone really should.
But
it's
like even mixing live action with animation. We had the Chip and Dale movie too.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard that one's pretty good. Have you actually seen it? I haven't actually watched it.
I like it. I really like it.
It's good.
It's a very fun movie.
I should watch it. I should sit down and watch it at some point. I do still have access to my aunt's Disney Plus account, so yeah, might as well. One of these days. Anywho, but yeah, let's circle back and wrap this up, shall we? Boyega first aired his grievances to GQ magazine in 2020 about Disney's fumbling of diversity in his Star Wars trilogy. He said at the time, "What I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. It's not good. I'll say it straight up." Okay, see, there, fair point. That one's fair. That one's kind of fair, because he did absolutely get fucking shafted as a character in that whole series of movies. So that one I'll agree with. You guys knew what to do with Daisy Ridley? No, they fucking didn't. No, they did not. That's a fucking lie, Boyega. They didn't know what to do with anybody in those fucking movies. Let's be real here. You knew what to do with Adam Driver? Again, no. Boyega continued, but when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, fuck all. Again, this is a moot point. This is a completely moot point. They fucked up every single one of those characters and all the legacy characters, and I don't know, anyone else who was in the background too, most likely. So I don't know. Can't really speak. Can't really stand with you on that one, Boyega. Can't do it. Let's see. So what do you want me to say? What they want me to say is I enjoyed being a part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's a great experience. They gave all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley. No, they fucking didn't. No, they attempted nuance, I think. Maybe some facsimile of nuance in there somewhere. Like if you squint and like turn your head sideways and also go to like a different theater, probably that's playing a different movie, maybe you'll see a little bit see a little bit of nuance at that point. But in those characters, fuck no. Absolutely not. Let's be honest, Daisy knows this, Adam knows this, everybody knows. I'm not exposing anything. Boyega later revealed to THR that a Disney executive reached out to him following his GQ interview. He said he had a very honest and very transparent conversation with the Disney executive and added, "There was a lot of explaining on their end in terms of the way they saw things. They gave me a chance also to explain what my experience was like. I'd hoped that me being so open with my career at this stage would help the next man, the guy that wants to be the assistant DOP." What's a DOP?
I don't know.
What? Assistant director of photography.
Oh, that might be it. Let's see.
I guess.
I'm curious. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Assistant DOP meaning. In film and television production, assistant DOP or assistant director of photography. Oh, you got it. Nice. Well done, Rada. Good job. Anywho, that guy, the guy that wants to be a producer, hoped that the conversation is not such a taboo or elephant in the room now because someone just came and said it. I don't know, man. Number 1 on the Call Street, Black Leading Man in Hollywood is now available to stream on Apple TV. That's great. I keep forgetting Apple TV is even a thing that has like actual streaming shows and whatnot. Does anybody?
I don't watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Well, at least he's still doing stuff. He's got something going. His career didn't completely die after those horrible Star Wars movies. That's something. Something. Keep your chin up, John. You'll get there somewhere eventually. Hopefully. But yeah, I just the whole thing about blaming the fans, acting weird. It's like, no, it was the fact that they couldn't stick to one director for one. They had they had the one guy direct the first movie, different guy direct the second movie, and then the guy from the first movie direct the third movie. So that was a whole fucking jumbled mess of nonsense, right? They had a bunch of plot lines that didn't go anywhere, and characters that had nothing to do, pretty much, like him, and other characters that were just stupid and dumb, and the fucking Raylo romance was also dumb. And I don't know what to say. It's just bad movies, man. Like it ain't even just you that got shafted on this one. It's pretty much everybody involved did.
Especially
everyone involved. Yep. Especially, I sure felt it when I went to see the second and third movie, man. I don't know why I went to see the third one after the second one. Like, cause I saw the second one, I'm like, man, oh god, oh no, ain't no way they managed to bring this back for the third, right? There's no way they managed to make up for the shit that this was, because like I think about the first movie and how I like didn't hate it on first watch, right?
Mhm.
Like I thought it was okay, and then like I kind of realized after listening to other people's opinions on it and watching it again, it's like, oh yeah, this is just like a worse rehash of A New Hope. They just did A New Hope, but again with a bigger Death Star that blows up more planets, so it's worse. It's bad. Yeah, and it's like you don't get like an actually endearing character like Luke. You get Rey. You get Rey Palpatine instead. It's like, God damn it. Unlike Daisy, people actually still liked him until now. Yeah, exactly. like listening to him whinge about all this shit. It's like, yeah, no, man. I think you had it. You were halfway there, and then you dropped it. You fumbled, and I don't know. You gotta analyze all this, man, because it's you're not quite there yet. That's where I'm at. But anyway, that's pretty much everything for this week, I think. Unless there's been any other last minute stories, Lumi. Anything else? It's just
nothing that I've seen besides the death.
No, just Val Kilmer died.
Yeah, bit of a low note to go out on, but hey, maybe the questions have something fun for us. We can take some questions.
Yeah, question. Do we want to do the poll first?
Do we? It's like, again, sometimes we get good title suggestions out of the questions, so it's like, I don't know.
Like a 50-50 thing. How many? Let's do it this way. How many titles do we have?
I managed to come up with like 2 or 3, I think. Let's see.
Looks like we've got 3, and there's 4 spots. So we will wait until after the questions because we don't have enough to fill up the whole thing. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what's the questions? What do we got?
Holy shit. All right. Is there a way to dismiss that so I can see it? There we go. First up, NDA. In a Nigerian accent. Lumi, why are you foot fetishist?
Oh.
I'm not.
Okay.
Do you have proof for that claim?
Me saying that I'm not.
I don't know if we could trust that.
Always saying that I'm not. The only reason why this was brought up is because of the Norwegian mountain monkey.
Would you be willing to subject yourself to a lie detector test on the matter?
Yes.
I see. Definitely.
Even though lie detectors were proved inadmissible in court in like the 90s.
Yeah,
see, she's trying to discredit the lie detector. She's definitely a foot fetishist. It's real. It's true.
Oh my fucking God.
Electric Angel. Hey Lumi, who is your favorite Hentalia character? Because I heard you're a fan. If not, disregard the question.
Hetalia.
I know, but Hentalia.
Oh, shit. My old Hetalia days. I would have to say Hungry.
Okay, and then it is followed up with, what is your favorite Hetalia ship?
Oh, well.
I don't know what that means.
I liked Italy. I watched like a little bit of Italy on the Funimation channel back in the day. Italy was funny.
I would have to say either Germany and Italy or or England and America.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
That'd be a hell of a ship to sail these days. Holy shit. Oh fuck.
Astaroth Rosier Aman. Which one do you guys like more, sushi rolls or takoyaki? Well, I'm not much of a cannibal, so I prefer sushi rolls.
It's takoyaki.
I'm gonna also go with sushi rolls on this one. And there's more variety, I think. I mean, takoyaki's cool and all, but it's just squid balls. Whereas, like, you know, sushi rolls, you can have like all kinds of shit on there. You can have yellowtail, you can have salmon, you can have like
does not like balls confirmed.
You can add more stuff to the balls. Because like at the
that's a possible title. That's going in.
But at the round one by me, they do have a takoyaki that also has cheese stuffed in them as well, and I'm like, oh, it's delicious.
See, yeah, that right there, that justifies us waiting to do the vote for the title.
I think the general rule should be if we have less than 4, then we'll wait until after.
Okay, sounds good.
Um,
I'm down for that.
Lumi, what is your favorite Hetalia fact? Like England's eyebrows or Russia's pipe?
Belarus just consistently stalking Russia.
There's a lot
It's
of
just
Italia
funny.
questions in here.
It's interesting. Marksman of 117B. Anyone planning to see the movie A Working Man? No.
No.
What's it called? A Working Man?
A Working Man. I've heard it's supposed to be really good. But I just don't have any desire to go to the theater. So
I hadn't even heard of it, so I guess not. What's anybody know what's it about? Or
I don't know.
I
Is
just
it-
don't watch movies in theaters that often unless I really, really want to.
Same.
Like the only other movie I'm gonna go watch in theaters is the Hatsune Miku one that's coming out.
Lumi and her
April 11th.
nutritionally complete balls?
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Okay,
Lumi,
sorry, go
how
ahead.
much did Hetalia teach you about World War II?
A decent amount, because it's like Hetalia is airing at the exact time that I was learning about World War II, and I very quickly memorized who the Axis powers and who the Allies were, and I ended up passing my history test.
Very cool.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I think the same is true for me because I was watching the Funimation channel when I was in high school, and I believe Italia was on at that time. So, yeah,
By the time this was occurring, I was out of high school because I'm fucking old. Jazz, since
Yes.
you know 2 foot YouTubers, how about a Jeopardy-style show where Loom Loom and Rosa answer foot-related trivia submitted by chat? Prizes for the winner. Prizes for accepted questions.
well, I mean, obviously,
Rosa would win because she actually enjoys them.
Obviously, the prize has got to be AI pictures of feet. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah,
It's like
they'll have even more toes.
People
than
keep
normal.
asking about. It's like people keep asking about like wanting to get art of Lumi's feet, and I told them if they're gonna get feet art, at least get a good hentai artist. Get your money's worth.
Fair. A Working Man is the new Jason Statham movie. Oh, okay, I might go in for that. I like Jason Statham. I'll go for that. Sorry, go ahead. What was next?
What is the worst thing, or NDA again? Because the last question was NDA, this next one's NDA. What is the worst thing you're aware of that wouldn't exist if unions got their way? For me, it's a toss-up between Cars or Viagra, with the Buggy Union and the Fluffers Union, respectively.
I don't know enough history about unions for this question, to be honest. But the Cars
basically,
one is pretty good. Cars come in handy a lot. I use my car quite a bit, so probably that one.
If taxis had their way, we wouldn't have Uber, so
That is
there's
true.
that.
That is probably very true. And yeah, it sucks I feel a little bad for taxi companies because they are outnumbered like 100 to 1 by Uber drivers at this point. They're fucked.
I don't know,
They're
they were
absolutely
overcharging.
fucked.
That's the problem. They didn't adjust to the market.
Yeah, that too.
They literally could have just, when they saw that Uber was going to be a thing, they could have pivoted and done the exact same thing for themselves, but they chose not to.
Yep. Instead, they tried to fight it, which was a losing battle. But
Mhm.
everybody wants.
Same thing's
going to
happen to artists, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be totally driven out, but they'll be a smaller portion of the market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most likely. Hey. At any rate, Lumi, did you have any comments on this question?
I don't know enough about fucking union history.
I just find it very
also
interesting that
interesting.
he's talking about Viagra and the Fluffers Union. I was unaware there was a Fluffers Union, and I hope that's a joke.
Fluffers are fucking. It's just like a fucking weird thing, man.
Well,
It's
'cause
like
that's-
because
like-
I'm sure.
Unless
It's
I'm
like I'm
misremembering,
sure-
the whole thing with that is that they're just like they work in the porn industry and they just like jack the dude off to get him hard before the scene, right? Is that what a fluffer is?
Other things,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, that's what fluffers are.
Okay.
Ugh. It's just like.
Right.
It's icky because I didn't even know what fluffers were until Arch had me paying attention to the whole goddamn Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue thing,
Ew, okay.
and I'm like, the fuck is a fluffer? I Google and I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, you don't, there's things you... when it's surrounding sexual stuff, you don't typically want to Google it.
Mm. I just really hope they got paid well for that. Because holy shit, imagine handling dicks all day is your fucking job. Which I mean, I guess if you're the literal porn actress, it's kind of the same deal. But
yeah. NDA Lumi. Speaking of weird anime, thoughts on gushing over magical girls. I saw a summary of season 1 and have to respect Japan for doubling down against the Western prudes.
Absolute fucking Pete. Can't wait for season 2. You should watch it uncensored. It is absolutely perfect. I have my Imagia Bazar statue coming in soon, and she is absolutely gorgeous. I love her so much.
I'm happy for you. My unhinged anime of the season is 100 Girlfriends. That's the only one I need for my completely out of pocket nonsense, to be honest. I don't know if you're watching that one yet, Lumi, but you should. It's great. It's so funny.
I have not watched it yet. I've seen clips going around about the new season, and I'm like, the fuck is this? And then they're like, 100 Girlfriends. Like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to watch it.
Man, let me know when you're gonna watch it, because I want to watch it with you. I have not watched any of the anime because I read the manga and I keep up to date on that, which is much further ahead, obviously. But yeah, I would love to get your reaction to like some of the shit that happens in that show. It's fantastic. It's so good.
And finally,
I'll probably do a Discord movie night for it, so I'll let you know when that happens.
Sounds good. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Rada.
Finally, a silent villain. In light of the news, favorite Val Kilmer role in movie, Doc Holliday in Tombstone is my choice. Kinda have to go with Mad Mardigan and Willow.
I haven't seen enough of his movies, to be honest. I have to go down the list here. I don't know, Lumi, do you have a favorite Val Kilmer film?
Top Gun.
I guess that'd be the one, huh? So, God,
Top Gun in the Batman film he was in.
I watched it so long ago that I barely even remember it. I think I was like a fucking kid when I watched Top Gun. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything aside from that? Because I'd have to watch it again to like properly even remember. And I didn't see the sequel, the new one, Maverick. I heard it's good though. Either you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Maverick yet.
Jay and Silent Bob. He was in Jay and Silent Bob? Huh. Super, The Snowman, Song to Song, Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry, Sack, Robot. He was on Robot Chicken? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he did a voice a few times. He was a very funny dude.
Yeah, it must have been. Planes, Cars, Life's Too Short. Wait, was he in Cars?
I don't know. I didn't really watch Cars.
Apparently he's in Planes. Oh God, there's so many fucking movies here. This list goes on for a long time, man. He was in The Prince of Egypt. Okay, that's the one. Prince of Egypt. That movie's fucking incredible.
Oh, Prince of Egypt is top fucking tier.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one. That God. Because like I think about the fact that was made by God damn it, DreamWorks, yeah.
DreamWorks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like before they started doing the 3D stuff with like Shrek and whatnot. It's like, man, God, why did we move away from 2D animation as like a valid like movie format, man? Like
because it takes a lot of work.
It does.
Because they're expensive.
So good, man. And look, you don't see fucking Japan and anime complaining about that shit. They still make these amazing animations, man. Come on, West, help me out here. All we got is the guys in fucking France making wakfu, man. Like.
All right, so let's go ahead and set up our poll.
Okay, all right, let's do that so we can get on out of here. I know it's getting late. Although Lumi stays up late as fuck. I remember you replied to my DM like at like 3 a.m. or some shit. He was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, because you're what, 2 hours ahead of me?
I mean, yes.
CST?
It's CST supremacy.
Yeah. So when you fucking DM'd me back, it was like fucking 4 a.m. for you or some shit. It's like, oh man.
All
so
right.
we got
Poll is up.
Oh, you already went through.
If we can get
that was quick.
yeah.
Goddamn. Okay,
Well,
well,
just
let's
put them in
read
a
them
thing
out.
and I copy and paste them. So
And for anybody who's not watching and just listening, So we got Enjoy the Final Frontier. We got Mexican food trunk sponsorship, which still sounds pretty rad. You should look into that, Lumi. We got Second Class Feet. So we got 2 Lumi inspired titles. Actually 3, because we also have You Can Add More to the Balls.
Yeah. And right now, Second Class Feet and You Can Add More to the Balls are tied. Tied again.
Well, we got
2 votes and we're tied.
Oh.
3 votes now and back again. Okay.
I think, Lumi, do you know about Cloudheim?
No.
Okay. So there's this cool game called Cloudheim. I'm gonna show you because they put out a new trailer recently with gameplay. And it's like this sort of like how to put this, like an action combat MMO Viking thing. I don't really know how to explain it. Hang on, let me bring this up real quick though, just so we have something to do while we wait for everybody to get some votes in. Let me.
Damn, we're already up to 8 votes. Congratulations, guys.
Here we go. Combat trailer. This game looks sick, and I need some friends to play this with when it comes out.
Oh yeah, did you see the new RuneScape game that's coming out?
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's crazy. RuneScape coming out with a new game after all these years. Holy shit.
And then the what was it? The huge fucking mod for Mega Man X just got some new teaser videos.
Oh yeah, I think Dev
Mega Man
reposted
X
that.
Corrupted.
Yeah, the
Dev
corrupted thing.
You could hit him with a sword.
Yeah, look at this. Oh man, this combat looks
That
fun.
does look fun.
And apparently this is coming out this year. It's already, you can like wishlist it on Steam, which I did. I have no idea how much it's gonna cost, but this game looks like this very like cool, smooth looking combat, and it's gonna be like a multiplayer thing. So like there's a clip later on in this trailer where you just see like you and your friends going at like a whole army of monsters, pretty much, and it's a giant fucking mosh pit. It looks awesome.
I also seen people about the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Or they're just like, the song's gonna be announced tomorrow, guys, for real.
Oh fuck me, that is tomorrow. Yeah, April 2nd.
Yep, and
shit.
it's about an hour long.
Yep, Switch 2. Man, should I stream chat? Should I stream that? Should I stream the Direct? I don't know. Are you gonna stream it with me?
I don't really do Nintendo games. I have a Switch, but I just really don't play it that often.
Oh. Okay.
I played it a lot when I played Splatoon.
And I'm really looking forward to this one. I keep getting distracted by this video, but this game looks like it's gonna be so much fun.
It does look like a lot of fun.
It looks pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, you guys want to try it out with me when it comes out? Whenever I don't think they ever released it yet, but they're saying this year. But if they don't have a release, I'm thinking probably Q4.
Steam link.
Yeah, I'll send the
Steam
Steam
link.
link. For sure.
We can
100%.
see if we can get the time together. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you and I still have to go through Bloodborne, Rada.
Yes. But
After you come back from your marriage, yeah. Yeah, go get married first and then Bloodborne.
Then I can advocate more time to that kind of stuff, yeah.
And then she can join me in the whole Bloodborne remaster or Bloodborne.
I wish they would just port it to PC for me because I do so much better on PC.
Tell you what, Lumi, if you want to roll with us for the Bloodborne playthrough. Bloodborne, yeah.
Bloodborne.
If you want to roll with us, Lumi, maybe you can do that. Just do that because I don't think your remaster's coming. I don't think it's coming.
One day it will. It'll be the PS6 launch title. I'm telling you.
Bear's got the Steam link for you guys in the chat.
Awesome.
Thanks, Bear.
You.
All right. So
and unsurprising to anybody, you can add more balls with 8 votes as one.
You can add more to the balls. You mean?
Add more. Well, whatever. Same difference.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's it. We did it. We finished another podcast. Episode 54 complete. Well done.
Everybody lived. Yay.
Oh, before we go
nobody
though.
died.
Wait, nobody what?
No one died.
Oh, does that happen often over on the Archcast or?
Well, I don't know. Technically, Val Kilmer died, but.
Oh right.
That doesn't count. He wasn't on the podcast.
We didn't kill anybody.
We didn't kill anybody. Not this week. Maybe next week.
Yeah. Wait.
Stop by again and see who lives.
Wait, you didn't answer my question about the Archcast though. Lumi?
I don't know who Arch takes out to the back and puts down old Yeller style. I don't know how often he uses his Dust Luger.
Oh boy. Oh well. Anyway, why don't we tell the people what's coming up? Lumi, Rado, when do you want to tell the people what you got going on?
I guess first.
Okay. Well, on Friday, I'm going to be doing my 12-hour Lies of P stream. That's going to be fun. Tomorrow is Warhammer Wednesday, where the people have decided that we are going to be learning about the Sisters of Battle and the Sisters of Silence.
Hey,
So that's going to be fun.
man, like the fact that Sisters of Battle just dropped down into the battlefield in an actual fucking church is so cool. That's fucking amazing, bro. Their drop pod is just a whole ass church, and it's just blaring fucking battle hymns and shit. It's so cool.
The sisters need more love. They get ignored too often.
They do. They really do. And bikini armor. But mostly love.
What else
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, yeah. Also in the Discord, we're going to be watching, what the fuck is it called?
Some weird anime.
No, it's something Warhammer related. Hell's Reach.
Hell's Reach. I don't know that one.
We're going to be watching Hell's Reach. It's like a 2-hour Warhammer fan film.
Oh, it's a fan film. Okay, because I'm about to say, doesn't Warhammer actually have like official animated shit on like their streaming, their website or whatever?
Imagine
like
paying for their
Plus?
streaming website. The Sisters of Silence get ignored more. Yes, that's why I said the sisters. Like, I say the sisters as in both of them. They get ignored too much.
Fair enough. Yeah, both deserve more love. Though I imagine it's a little hard with the Sisters of Silence, since like people being near them literally drives them insane and all that shit. But you know, hard to put them in. Yeah, the Sisters of Silence, they have like an aura of insanity or some shit. Like you literally can't be around them because they just automatically draw ire from everyone.
From what I've learned when I was learning about psychers, is that the Sisters of Silence are known as blanks, which is they have no souls. They can't be corrupted by chaos and everything.
Yeah, that's why they go to the Emperor directly, I believe.
Yep, it's like I always heard that they had their oath of silence because they were the only ones to see what the God Emperor of mankind looked like. But then I was hearing other things, and I'm like, I don't know which one it is.
Made the Sisters of Battle get their own shooter game? Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. If the guys who do fucking Space Marines could do a Sisters of Battle game, I'd put the money down immediately. Immediately. The moment that shit was available for pre-order, I'd be in there.
I know the Sisters of Battle technically do have their own game, but it's a VR-only game. And it's not very good.
God damn it. I want a good action game with Sisters of Battle, man. That's what we really need in this day and age. That's what we need. Yeah, but fuck it. Anyway, sorry, you were saying anything else you would like to tell the audience about? You got going on?
I don't think I have anything else coming up.
Okay. Well, tell me, where can they find all that good Lumi content, Lumi?
Well, you can find me on YouTube here at the username Luminous Cove. You can also find me on Twitter /X under the username Luminous Cove. I will eventually go back on Twitch on the username Luminous Cove. You can also join my Discord at discord.gg/alumlum.
Good shit. Please go and do that if you're somehow not following Lumi, which I think most of you came here for Lumi anyway. But if you're not, go ahead and go drop a follow because she's fantastic. She's great. Look at her. She's adorable. Look at her. Right there. Yeah,
I'm just a
cute
fish.
button nose and everything. But Rada, what about you? What you got going on?
There should be a video tomorrow now that I got some sleep. Thursday there should be a stream, hopefully. We'll see how my internet is behaving at the time I try to stream. I'm going to try again to do the RPG tier list thing. So if you would like to stop by and see how that works out, maybe suggest an RPG and a location for it during the stream. We'll be doing that kind of thing. Or something you think is an RPG, and then we can all argue about if it's an RPG or not. That will be Thursday night. Really just a video tomorrow, hopefully video Thursday, hopefully video Friday. I make no promises. Generally on Saturdays, I do my member-only stream where I stream whatever demo I'm playing through for my members, and then edit that, but there will be no promise of that this Sunday because it is my mother's birthday, and my uncle's in town, and there's a bunch of family stuff going on. So I got to get that all in order, and cook for her dinner and all that fun stuff. So family takes precedence most of the time. But other than that, I mean, that really covers everything I got going on other than wedding planning, and most of you guys don't get to see that kind of stuff. But you can find me, obviously, over on my Abysmal Critic channel. You can find me when I stream, most other times, on my Horror Amarada channel, but that channel I probably won't be using this week. And then you can always find me on Twitter.
Awesome, awesome. And please, guys, go and drop Rada a follow as well if you somehow aren't already. I mean, look at her. Look at that. Look at those big old eyes. She's adorable. Very cute. Look at that.
I only want most of your soul.
Man, there you go. You guys don't use it anyway. Come on. It's 2025. You use the fucking soul anymore. We're all AI now. We're all in on AI. No, Jazz, I'm here for you. Well, thank you for that, Angel. And if you want any more of me, I'll, of course, be streaming more tomorrow. Probably going to do some more Jack 2. Maybe more Kazan or AI Limit this week. We'll see what I want to do with Wednesday evening. But on Thursday, I'll be joining Rosa. We're going to continue our VTuber character fucking Code Vein playthrough that we were working on. So you can swing by for that. And then in the evening on Thursday, we're doing some more Marvel Rivals with the homies. So if you like to watch Marvel Rivals content, stop by. I'll probably unlock the Venom twerking emote. Venom twerking. There you go.
Oh, God.
For those of you who that might appeal to, there's that. It's pretty funny. I honestly appreciate they put it in. This little silly little thing is fun. But yeah. We gonna raid into someone? No, because I don't think we're able to raid yet. Maybe.
I don't even know how to do that.
Me neither.
I think you can. You just have to enable it in your settings, but that seems like a problem for future you.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I'll work that out later. And then of course we'll be back next week. Are you good for next week? But the one after that you'll be gone, right?
Let me look at the thingy,
Calendar.
the calendar thing. Yes, the week
first.
after that, I will be on the road to go to Vegas. That is the week of my wedding. I will not be here.
All right, so you're good for the 8th, but not good for the 15th. Okay, so I'll have to find somebody for that. I think Helmsman is also out of town in Japan right now. So I did tell Lumi I might just snatch her again. So, and she seemed all right with the idea. So might just bring Lumi on again. Thanks, Lumi. Appreciate you. Love you, Lumi.
Next time I'll use my horse model.
Hey, there you go. Rosa's streaming in any case. Well, you guys should all definitely go check out Rosa now that our stream is ending. But I'll sort out the raiding shit so we can figure out how to do that, and I'll have Rada send the raids out because she's the one controlling the she's the one behind the controls on the YouTube side right now. So I just make sure we got all the stories in order and whatnot. And of course I actually do the stream. It's gonna come through my OBS right now, all that. So anyway. All that aside, we'll be back next week, guys. Hope to see you there and then. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. Go eat something, drink something, get some rest, all that good shit. And we'll see you all next time. Later.